We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star.
Didn't even get to cross.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. You're looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get to glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't. Shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I Shoot, shoot, yeah, shoot, shoot, yeah, shooting, shooting, yeah, shooting shots. Shooting stars, shooting stars, shooting stars, shooting stars.
Didn't even get to cross.
Going on, mobile esports fans, and welcome back to round number 3 of the Critical Ops Fireteams tournament. I am Sudden Death, and I am your lone caster for today. I want to make sure the microphone is on here. I'm not seeing it pop up. I don't want to be talking and having, oh, no, it appears it is going. Chat, let me know. I'll make sure the microphone is going. For some reason, I'm not getting any feedback from the microphone, but that's fine. It says it's working. Hope you guys are having an awesome weekend thus far. Got some exciting matches coming up for you right now. We got Vizo Clan versus Extreme Gaming here. We're going to bring up the stats comparison image for these teams, and we're just a couple minutes away from the match actually starting. Should have too much of a delay, which is fantastic, and then we should be right into the match. Everybody's just finishing up doing their screenshots and what they gotta do, and we'll be hopping right in. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what your predictions are for the matches in the comment section down below. Should be an exciting one. Stats look very, very strong here on the Extreme Gaming side. Just look at those rounds ratio. 3.71 compared to Vizo's 1.5. It looks like the mic is working based on the comment section. Well, good luck to your brother, sir. Match is getting ready. Like I said, we have the stats comparison image here up on the screen, and we're going to take a look right now at the bracket as well. This is the most updated bracket. Everybody has finished their matches from round number 2 and are working on round number 3. I believe we only had one match thus far in round number 3 take place. I'm looking here to see, doing the knife right now. One team is advanced here to round number 3. That is Elevate in A beating out Tyranny. We actually had that match live streamed here on the channel. You can check that out as a video on demand. Teams currently knifing, deciding which side they will be on here. Take a little quick pop in here, you guys, to see what is going on as they're doing their knifing round. At least I thought they were knifing. Is this actually the live match? I thought we were just getting the knife going, but I think we might actually be live here. So 1v1 right now. I believe we are live. Again, I thought it was a knife round, but
Coalition wins.
looks like CT's taking the first round. I'm waiting for the confirmation we are live. Thank you so much, Astralis. Let me know. Confirming the mic is working. I gathered that, though. Being everything's working. I don't know why I'm getting no feedback here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're live. I have yet to get the confirmation, but it appears we're live. They're playing like we're live, and I'm going to start casting like we are live. I thought we were going for a knife round and deciding sides, but I thought... Anyways, I'm a little confused here. We're going to get into the match here. GTA going down Cafe, looking his B long, trying to figure out what is going on. Just like I am. Mix. Move around here towards his B sight. Got that SA-58 in hand. Your brother is speechless. I see him right there. We'll try to spectate him a couple times for you so you can take a look at him. Right now, speechless, sitting here on his armored truck, looking down there over towards the B site. Everybody playing slow. Rooms is the first strike here on the CT side. Bonfire coming back, finding Rooms. Gonna eliminate him before he can do more damage to his team. Finally got that confirmation. I was right. I got the good feelings there in my gut. Thought something was going on. Mix it unbelievable there. Nice little 3K coming in. Getting that 2-piece and a biscuit. One player light here on the T side. Now it's GTA with 3 HP. He's got the bomb in hand, and he's going to quickly get dropped there. Buying Speechless. I'd highly doubt the T's right now are Speechless. Probably complaining just a little bit here. CT's currently leading by 2. Mixage with the very impressive 3 kills there, back to back to back with that SA-58. It's a very good gun. Cheap to get. Still still can put out a good amount of damage and fairly accurate. CT's one hanging over here mid. Looks like a couple B long, if I'm reading that right. And we got a couple over here by the A bombs are now pushing storage. Cold Zero going to double up a bonfire, going to eliminate him before we do more damage to his team here. Frag grenade going over the head of Ruckus. Rec USA? Is that Rekusa? I'm going to call him Rec or her Rec. Kids here. Just hanging back. Bombs beginning to move up towards them. I think they're going to decide to push this B long. Where the CTs are located right now. Rooms sitting right here. Watching his B long. Kids finding Speechless. Making that a 3v3 right now. Bonfire 10 HP. Has to be careful. I would be moving with that bomb carrier. I don't like how they're leaving that bomb carrier all alone and essentially being entry. Rooms is going to find Bonfire, is going for the kill there on Lamp, doubles up on him, and one player's alive here on the T side. It's Kids now. He's got to find these three players. Rooms has a great position right here. He has to be careful moving up or he's quickly going to get dropped. Some pre-fired action coming at him. He's going to attack down to 46, goes back for the reload, is down to 2 HP. Somehow Kids is able to stay up and drop him, but not with losing almost all of his HP. Only a little bit left now. At this point, do you save? Do you decide to do that? You get 20 seconds to work with. The CTs are pushing up on you. Some pre-fire there from Mixage. Gonna eliminate Kids there, and the CTs have advanced their lead up by 1. It's 3-0 now. Rakusa, is that how you say the name properly? You said I said it right. Rakusa. I'm going to go with Rek just because it is easier for me to say. Speechless finding Kids. Taps quickly going to find it. Cold Zero. 4v4 here on the body count board. Rooms pushing up behind these T's. Going to throw a well-placed fire grenade there, but Lamps quick to find him. GTA finding Speechless. He has a 2 versus 2. A site is the side of choice. They got to be careful here on the CT side. Somebody could come through the storage and connector. They're not watching it. Mixes has moved all the way back here watching his B site. If the T's were to push right now through connector, they could get Rek off guard and easily take that A site. Lamp and Squad deciding they're going to push over here towards the B site now. Taking their time, trying to figure out where they might be located. I mean, you have a good idea where they're at. They're going to be more towards the A side of the map, but you have to be so careful pushing up. Lamp is in a difficult spot. Pushing out here through these doors. Gonna check his tower. Sees a player hop across the corner. Is Mix finding Lamp. 1 versus 2. Mix firing a volley of shots over there towards the B site, making sure nobody is trying to plant that bomb. GTA has taken the high ground now and looking over there. Thinking about maybe deciding to plant the bomb. He is going to.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb's been planted here. T's will lose this round, but they were able to get the bomb planted. A little bit of extra cash will be deposited into their account.
Bomb has been defused.
T's struggling a little bit here. Mixage 6-1, Speechless 4-3, Rakusa 4-2 here. Bonfire 4-4, GTA 2-4, and Kids 2-4. Everybody's 2-4 on the team except here for Bonfire. And here we are, pulling out the ratio. Not something, I'm not going to complain too much about it, but I think it's just foolish here on the T side. I really do believe it's foolish. Maybe it's going to pay off for him. GTA is going to get a kill, but quickly gets dropped there. Taps finding Cold Zero, and Bonfire putting down Rooms. It might actually end up paying off here for the T's using those sniper rifles. Could you have the same effect, though, with an AR? That's always something you could have said. I think they could have. They got the surprise kill onto a nice placed headshot. But the sniper rifles do appear to be working out for them. Kids should be finding this last CT player here, but he doesn't. Speechless is going to leave him speechless. He's still alive here. Bomb has been planted. Bonfire creeping around here towards his tower, trying to find him. Lamp puts down Speechless, and it's the first point here on the board for the T's. Sniper rifle actually ended up paying off for these players. I believe it was GTA who did get dropped. It's going to leave him a little low on cash. He might have actually gone for another buy of the sniper. It seems the T's are going to be going full buys here. Push their little advantage they have gotten. See what the CTs do decide to do here. Volley of grenades going in here by scanners. Players going to push back out here towards their A site, watching storage. Oh my lord, you got to be careful here. Rakuza just barely missing that grenade. Low here on cash, deciding to play eco. Just going to be using that P250. There should be another round going to the T's. At this point, if Rooms is able to get a couple of these snipers down on the ground, it's going to definitely slow that momentum down they have with cash. Mixes is the first to strike there. They're able to play this eco and win this. If the CTs get this, man, I'm saying if you've played this properly, you get this round, you're at such a disadvantage right now on the CT side with the weapons that the Ts have. I think the CTs will easily be able to wrap this up. Speechless, watching his scanners. Zero realizing there's some smoke out. Sees a player pushing across. GTA gonna land a headshot on him though. Mixes picking up his SG here. 4v4. Players getting tagged. They gotta be careful. Kids is gonna find Speechless. Rakuza deciding to pick up that MR96. Looking over there towards the B side. Looking, everybody's gonna stick their head up. GTA is there. 2 players left alive here on the CT side. Mixage pushing down B long. This could be a great spot for him. Bonfire is going to find Rooms to save. Rooms is just able to stay alive a little bit longer. Might have been able to let Mixage get the backstab on those players, but the Breach are going to put another point there on the board, closing the gap the CTs have only to 2 now. It is 4-2. CT's still leading, but T's looking to go ahead and tie this up. Right now, I mean, just based on the weapons that they have and the cash, T's are looking at excellent. You got plenty of cash on your side. You can even lose this round, and you will still have enough to go ahead and do a full buy. Next round, the CTs are definitely struggling. I'm not sure what Speechless bought, but he's low on cash as well. Zero here going for the AUG and Kevlar. I don't know if he was able to buy any utilities. Probably not. Is also at zero cash. You really need to win this round here if you're on the CT side, and you really can't have too many players die, even if you were to win this round, because a couple players do die. They're still going to be low on cash going into the next round here. It's a very crucial round here for the CTs to win with minimal casualties. Yo, what is going on, Killpacks? Welcome into the stream. Smoke out here. B is the side of choice. Bomb carrier, kids here. Sees a player back there. Ooh, help GTA find him. Bomb should easily be planted here. Oh, no, Room's coming, finding kids. I don't know where Rooms was even at. Tap's trying to get the kill on, but Mixes is there's a 2 versus 2 now. Mixes just destroying this T side here. I couldn't even see him on top of that vehicle. They're checking their backs down. Only 1 T player left alive here on that lamp coming around, going for the backstab here on these 2 players. He could get it if he plays it just right. He's gonna be so careful. Rooms with a better positioning though, gonna blast him in the head, and the T's lose the round. The CT's taking a very crucial round, losing 3 of their brothers though. The players who stayed alive and have better cash are, you can see here what they're doing. They're trading out. They're buying for their teammates, trying to make sure everybody is ready to go into this round and extend their lead back up to 4 here. We'll see if they're able to do it. T's still have plenty of cash to work with. If they utilize their utilities properly, they should be able to take A pretty quickly and get that bomb planted. Ruckus is there with the SA-58. Gotta watch. They're very good here with the SA-58. A 2-piece coming in. Bonfire putting down Mixage before he can do enemy damage to his team. Ruckus right outside. Or excuse me, Rakuza still outside. Was he able to pick up another gun? I'm not sure. I know he saw. Oh, he did. Okay, he was able to pick up the SG. So Pre-Fire actually coming over towards storage. Not connecting on anybody. The T's are beginning to make the rotation over here towards the B side. I think this is a good decision on their part. All the CTs have to do at this point is wait. I mean, that's what you have to do. They got great positioning. The T's need to smoke out here. If I were GTA, I would move up through baggage claim and look over there towards towers, try to get the kill. I don't think he's going to do that, though, with that sniper rifle. They're all going to go out together, watching their backstab right now. Smoke going out. They should have the rotation coming up from the CTs very soon. They should be getting that call out. Rakuza going to be watching the CT's backstab. Taps quickly trading out Speechless before he can do more damage to his team. Still only 1 player here on the T side. Taps has to be so careful. Totally exposed, and there is Rakuza getting the kill. They take their lead up by 4. Once again, 6-2. CT's looking very, very good. T's trying to mount a little bit of a comeback. CTs were able to stay alive, though, even in their difficult cash situation, the little depression that they had. Really played that well. Were trading weapons around, picking weapons up off the ground from their downed teammates and enemies, and were able to extend their lead back to 4 and stay in this game. Rakuza pulling out the erasure here. We'll see what he's able to do with it. Three T's left alive here. Still trying to decide which place they want to go. It looks like B is the favored site. You might want to make the rotation over towards A, though. Rooms watching his baggage claim. Bonfire trying his darndest to see if there's anybody over there by the truck. You've wasted so many utilities just considering getting over there, and still ends up losing his life there to Rakuza, who's utilizing that sniper rifle excellently. Lamp. Sole player out the life here. Has to watch Rakuza over here on his left. I don't believe he realizes he is there. Flashed out. Comes around the corner. Tries to go for the quick scope, but cold. That just zeroes in on him. It's 7-2 now here. CT's leading by 5. He's making a full-on push very quickly over here towards the A side. They decide to back in. It looks like they were committing to it, and now they've just kind of decided to stay inside the storage room, just camp in here a little bit, trying to find some players outside of it. You got to be so careful, though. A frag grenade rolled right in there can do some massive damage to all those players grouped in there. Cold Zero and Speechless getting kills respectively there on top of A. 3 versus 3 here. Maybe that 3 versus 2. Man, I can't even cast it fast enough. Now, 2v2 here. Lamp coming in, finding Zero. The bomb should be planted on top of A. Remaining CT player is Speechless right outside here of A. And Lamp with the headshot on him. Cutting that lead they have back down to 4. It's 7-3 now. Well played there by the T's. I think if you'd pushed out of storage maybe just a tad bit quicker, that's the only thing I would have changed there on their side. Overall, though, executed that A push effectively. If they're able to do that a couple more, we should be going into the flip here. 7-5. And honestly, that wouldn't be too bad if you're on the T side. You go into the flip, you're down 2. All the maps are slightly CT side. You get the CT advantage going in to the next round. Mixage doubles up. They're going to try to prevent that 7-5 from happening. Lamp and Bonfire there trying to keep their team in this. Watching their connector right now. Rakuza having to use that FP6. Lower on caches. CTs have been struggling with that. Zero finding Lamp. It's up to Bonfire here and Kids to clutch this up. Right now, moving through baggage claim. Gonna rotate over here towards B long and exit here by boxes. Bomb was just dropped. I guess they thought was. I'm not quite sure what was going on. The Bonfire thinking Kids might be bomb carrier, but he's gonna decide to keep it. Bonfire trying not to get burned here. Tag down to 63. Teammate pushing out Kids with a clutch headshot there on Speechless. I bet he's complaining about that one. A difficult situation here for your Kids. Rakuza's going to find a bomb has been planted. Down to 15 HP. 2 CTs to eliminate. It's going to be difficult here for him. He gets tagged there through underneath the airplane. Rakuza with the AUG. Going to go for the defuse. T's were luckily able to get that bomb planted. But that lead the CTs have has crept back up to 4 now. I don't know what they were doing, looking for weapons, or maybe they thought one T player was left alive. They better defuse that bomb before it takes too low.
Bomb has been defused.
One round away from the flip here. Best case scenario right now, if you're on the T side, is you're going to go into the flip 8-4. We'll see, though. Looking at the... Players have plenty of cash on each side to go ahead and do full buys. We'll be able to buy the utilities they want and need. You need this round, in my opinion, if you're on the T side. You want to get it. You do not want to go down into the flip down this much. Granted, you will have the CT side. You will have that slight advantage. But I'd much rather be there by 4 than down by 6. Moving very slowly through storage. If a well-placed CT grenade can land in there, they'll be able to weaken them up. Grenades do come in, but are just a little late, as the T's have already started their rotation over here towards B, faking them out. This is an important round here for both teams. I think this round is going to help decide who will be taking this match. 4v4 now. Trade going out here by B long. Bonfire has found Mixage. That leaves 4 alive here on the T side and 3 up on the CT. Just back and forth right now. Rakuza did see that player rotate over towards A. Called out to his teammate. Bomb is down now on top of A. Rakuza and Rooms both getting kills respectively. And this will be a round going to the CTs. We will be going into the flip 9-3. Rooms is going to eliminate Bonfire here. We'll take a look at the stats comparison image as we go into the flip here. Viso Clan now on the T side, Extreme Gaming on the CTs. Looking at the stats, you don't expect Extreme Gaming to be down by this much. I mean, look at the rounds ratio. 3.71 compared to Viso's Clan 1.52, but right now, that does not hold true. T's pushing through connector right now towards the A side, quickly swarming. Let's see if there's somebody over here. Bomb's going to be down here on top of the A. The CTs are totally unaware of this, and this bomb is going to be planted. Rolls are being reversed now. T's on the defensive. Shots being fired as they're pushing in here through waiting room. GTA first to strike out. Watch his connector here. Taps pushing up, going to try to enter A. Lamp getting a big kill there on Speechless. They're down. A couple men already here on the T side. They've swarmed this site. They've taken one player alive here. It's Mixage. There's nothing he's going to be able to do there. Tries to pick up an extra weapon. Reloads it. Bonfire is going to swipe him. And the CTs with a fantastic round here on the CT side. The T's were able to get that bomb planted. A little bit extra cash going into their accounts. However, the bomb defuse and the match win here on the CT side. They'll be getting the big prize and should be able to come into this and take the next round, shrinking the lead that Viso has only down to 4. We'll see if the CTs are able to do that. They do have the cash advantage. It does appear, though, we're playing a little bit. We're dipping into the cash reserves here on the T side. They definitely want to take this. They don't want to allow them to close that gap by too much. GTA doubling up, though, makes that almost another kill. Bonfire is going to take that away from him. Taps getting Rakuza, and it's all up to Speechless here. Can he leave us Speechless and clutch this up, or is he going to get dropped and let that round lead they have close? That is going to be the case. CT's with that win. They're only down by 4 here. That CT advantage, man, is no joke. They're having to play Eco here on the T side. Taps just tripling up. Mixage finally going to put it on the ground, but not before he's able to get 3 of his own teammates. Reload coming in from Mixage. Bomb is down, gets tagged from the back. It's Kids and Lamp finishing the T's off, and it's 6-9 here on the scoreboard. It does bring a smile to my face. T's closing that gap. I wouldn't say it's quite a comeback just yet, but the T's, the CTs, better stay on their toes. They can make this come back. It is possible. Yet a nice eco round there from the T's. They will be coming into this round with good weapons to play with. A couple of utilities of their own to use. This is a big round to get here from the CTs. If they're able to get this round, they should be able to tie it up. The T's are realizing that this is not one you really can afford to lose. A couple players will be okay cash-wise if they were to lose it and get dropped. Taps, just tapping Mixage out. 4v4 now. GTA rotating here with his HK. Rooms and Rakuza getting kills respectively there towards baggage claim. GTA watching me outside of beat long. Gonna find one. Goes back for another. Drop shots down. Lands multiple shots on him. Gonna tag him down. Rakuza getting dropped. It's 2 versus 2. Rooms coming back out. Gotta watch this man. Oh my lord. GTA playing big there is gonna get him down on the ground. 3 men for him that round. Right now, leading his team. Tied with Bonfire for kills. That play, though, with the HK was 417, allowing his team to stay in this. That was a big round for them to get there. T's going to be struggling for cash here, and it should be 8-9 after this round. Just based on cash, unless somehow they choke it, somehow they mess up, they should be able to take this round. Rooms finding GTA. He wanted to get that man down. Definitely frustrated about him last round. Bonfire's inside of A here. They're coming in. A barrage of shots. Goes and drops him. Kid standing outside with a sniper rifle. Have to be careful of him, but if they play it correctly and swarm him, actually, there's no worry they really could swarm him at this point. There's only 2 men alive. Kid's coming from behind. Finds Mixage. It's all up to 0 here. In a tough spot, sees one man jump up, gets tagged from the right. Lamp is going to finish him right out there by Connector. And it's 8-9. That gap the T's had on the flip has totally disappeared. Viso Clan only leading by 1 right now. Extreme Gaming making that comeback. I mean, that CT side is real. I tell you what, it truly is. Having that CT advantage comes in big. I think it's more of a mental thing, though. Having that CT side, when you're on the T's, sometimes, at least in my experience, the T's get too anxious with trying to get that bomb planted. They're trying to do too many things at once. Sometimes you go for the bomb plant, and sometimes you just need to go ahead and play for kills. All tied up here. CT's looking good. T's struggling with cash. Honestly, I was thinking the Viso Clan should easily be able to take this, but that CT side, man, has come back and bit them. Bites them, bit them in the butt. Flash moving over towards the A site right now. Bomb carrier. I thought I had dropped the bomb, but no, he's still up here. Rooms quickly firing a couple shots, and there's some warning shots. Is he made out by a connector? This GT and Bonfire there. Site has been taken. Rakuza right now trying to plant the bomb. CT's quickly had to take this. Bomb has been planted. Rolls reversing here. CT's didn't move in quite quickly enough. Only 2 alive. Now they do see one over here by storage. I think that's what Lamp sees. Lamp able to land the headshot there on Zero. Trying to go for the man back here by baggage cart. It's just unable to find him. Taps, though. Gets the man by baggage cart. Right now looking for Lamp. Lamp in a difficult situation here. In the mind games that you got to be thinking, or that's going through his head right now. Not the mind games, the thoughts that would be going through his head. Your team just made that incredibly impressive comeback. Tied it up. And then you lose the round to take the lead. That's usually that's the one that you usually lose. You've closed that gap. You were down by, what was it, 6 there at the flip. 6 rounds, 1 consecutively. You get over here to the round that's going to take the lead, and you end up losing it. I think that's more mental than anything. Just the pressure. Astralis, no, I did not expect this either, but I am definitely pleased by it. CT's putting an absolute stomping down that he's frustrated about that loss they just took. You kind of have to take that loss, though. If you're so nervous like that, I know how it is, man. I have had teams I've played on. You've made a comeback like that, and you lose the last round. I mean, you make it. You're down by 5. It's match point for the one team. You make the comeback all the way 12-12, and then you end up choking it right there when you're tied at match point. Thankfully for them, they didn't choke it there at match point, but it's so difficult to win, not because your team has gotten worse all of a sudden. It's all mental, man. You're sweating a little more. You're more nervous. You made that comeback. Are we going to keep it alive? Or are we going to choke here? What have I done? You start overthinking, second-guessing yourself. Checking corners too long. I'm not quite sure how Kid stayed alive there. Somehow comes back and gets the brisket meal, but he's quickly eliminated there by Mixage. And the remaining T player left alive is Rooms. I think there was just a little bit of lag. CTs, though, lost that round, but have quickly recovered from it and now have taken the lead. It's 11-10 and are poised to take this round away from Vizo Clan. What an extreme comeback here by Extreme Gaming. T's playing this very cautiously. Mixage, big kill there on Lamp. Evening the body count board. Pop that reload. You have nothing you can do with 3 bullets. Maybe if you're to land a headshot, but you don't want to be going for that in this situation. The kids with the sniper. Oh, big kill there by Cold here, getting him down. You're just talking about mind games that you can play on yourself and your team. Having a sniper alive here in a round like that can really, really begin to mess with you. That was big, getting him down. Mixage fighting GTA. They should be around for them. They should be able to tie this back up. Hopefully they get the bomb planted as well. This will be some much needed cash for them.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb has been planted. Taps creeping up here towards his A. $32 rounds to work with, really. He's not going to have an opportunity to reload. Unless the T's allow him to reload. They should never allow him to reload. He's going to have to tap at this point, but he's not going to get the chance. Mixage finds him, and the Breach have tied this back up here. It's 11-11. We have a match on our hands. We might even get that 12-12 here. We'll have to see. Room's lagging maybe just a little bit. Yeah, it looked like the room was lagging in that one round just for a second, but everything has stabled back out. I mean, this is coming down to the wire here, folks. Thought Vizo Clan was easily going to take this, kind of maybe win this 13-4, 13-5. Yeah, maybe a little higher. But that's not the case. Extreme Gaming has given us a match. They have closed that gap. It's all tied up here. And at this point, it's hot potato. T's know this. Taking this very, very slowly. Bonfire putting down Speechless early on. Speechless got some big kills beginning of the match, but has struggled here since the flip. T's at a disadvantage here. Zero trying to zero in there on taps. Kid's over here on his left side. He knows he's pinched. He's got to be careful. I'd be looking your B long about right now. GTA has positioned himself, does have the high ground. Anakin, be careful. Zero finding GTA. Bonfire quickly moving up here towards his baggage claim. Sees him there by the armor truck. Tags him multiple times. This is where Bonfire has to come in. Where is Bonfire at? Bonfire should have already pushed up there through baggage claim and killed him there while Kids was distracting him. Big noob move there by him. They should have had the call out. He should have run up there and done that. Bomb is going to be planted here now on the B site. That's good cash going towards them. And you put yourself in a situation here on the CT side where now the clock is against you. You have to play on the offense now, and you need to move quickly. This is a big round. You're going to have a lot of momentum on your side. Wow. I don't know what Zero was doing. Was not paying attention to his right. Bonfire going to take this round away from the T's. It was so close. Bonfire tried so hard, but in the end, all he did was get burnt. Match point here for the CTs. At this point, the momentum being so much on your side after taking that round. Plenty of cash on each side. You'd hope the CTs just push their advantage and close this off, 13-11. throwing those grenades just a little too early. We've seen the T's just hold inside of storage. They're not over there right now, but we've seen them before throughout the match. They kind of just sit there in storage. Just sit there, watch and wait. They throw those frags just a little too early. If they're able to wait and get one rolled right inside that storage room, might not be as close as this. There's been so many occasions where they've done that. You put a frag grenade in there, you could eliminate 1 to 2 players and soften up the third. Speed switch, first strike, fighting GG here on the CT side, and they're gonna do it, but Breach with the win, tying it up. Rooms coming in clutch, getting 3 men there. He gets the brisket meal and adds a biscuit onto it. Unbelievable, they've tied this up. It's 12 to 12 here. This is the final round of this match. We did not think this was gonna get it. I mean, you're probably shaking a little bit here on each side right now. Sweating. This is a big round. Best out of 3, of course, here, ladies and gentlemen. It's not over. After this round, we still have at least 1 match. He's pushing him. Have to watch the connector. Even though you're smoked out through there, you can fire right through connector. CT's conserving their ammo, though. This is one of those situations you want to throw a grenade right into storage. Callouts have been made. Rotation coming in from the CTs here. Kills going up. T's with the man advantage right now. Kids trying to go for the backstab, but at this point it's too late. They're going to be able to plant the bomb. He's got no teammate to work with here. He jumps through with knife out. 0 with a 2-piece there. And the Breach somehow end up pulling this round out 12 to 13. Viso Clan with the W, moving in to map number 2. They take map number 1 here. Was so close. Viso Clan had a 6-round lead moving into the flip. Extreme Gaming made the comeback, cut it, even took the lead for a brief amount of time, but ended up just throwing it away. Was so close. So close. Map number 2 should be fun.
Breach wins.
I don't know why, but I guess the air conditioning isn't working in my room. It is so hot in here right now. It's like there's no heat or air conditioning running. It's just like it's humid here in my room. Chat, enough of me complaining about that. What a match. We are preparing map 2 as I speak. We're gonna have a quick word from our sponsors, and then we'll talk about that round. Show you the stats comparison image once again, and we should get into the round quickly. Map number 2 is going to be, what is map number 2? I think it's on, I'm not gonna say it yet. I want to confirm here. It's gonna be on Canals. Going to the OG map of Canals, the first map that was in Critical Ops. Extreme Gaming will be starting out on the CT side. They will have the CT advantage. We're preparing the match. As we speak, we'll have a quick word from our sponsors, and we will be right back. What's going on, Mobile Esports fans? It's Sudden Death here. On behalf of Mobile Esports, I'm excited to announce the credits system. The credits system is something the Mobile Esports team has been working on, and it's an amazing new addition to the Mobile Esports bot in our Discord server. We're calling it the credits system. Players will earn credits by competing in tournaments and community events, and can also win credits in giveaways and other such events. Players can then use these credits to purchase items in our new shop in the Mobile Esports Discord server. And in this quick video, I'm going to explain all how it works. So once you're here, come to the bot channel and go ahead and type /credits, just like you're seeing here on screen. press send, and it's going to bring up some available commands. If you ever have any questions or are confused or don't have time to refer back to this video, all you have to do is type in \credits help, and this will bring up a help bar that explains the entire credit system to you and how it works and what you need to do just to operate the basic functions. Many different ways you can earn credits. Once you've earned credits, you can come to the credit shop, and as you can see here in the little help area, all you have to do to access the shop is by typing \credits shop. Once again, \credits shop will bring up the credit shop. Now the shop right now consists of 10 different items, but in the future there will be a lot more items. It'll be constantly changing stuff out, but for right now this is what we got. As you can see here, there's multiple different G Fuel products you can get, a $10 iTunes gift card, a $10 Google Play gift card, as well as an iPad Air and a Surfshark VPN 1-month membership. What I want to do today is I want to go ahead and purchase number 5, or the Spicy Demonade G Fuel tub. Huge fan of Doom, so that is the one I'm going to be getting. So all I have to do is type \credits purchase, and if you'd like to get a little more information about the product before you purchase it, all you have to do is type \credits info 5. This will bring up a little information about the product itself. Like I said, I'm looking to get the G Fuel Spicy Demonade tub, and the cost is 250 credits.
If you're looking for some G Fuel, maybe a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything in between, please make sure to go check out gfuel.com for their great assortment. All you got to do is add something to your cart, make sure that it's something that you want to give it a try or something that you've already had, check out, then fill in some of these details right here. Some of them are, of course, our code esportsmobile for 10% off anything and everything on gfuel.com. That code again is esportsmobile. In this case, you get 30% off. Use your payment method of choice. Go ahead and follow the on-screen prompts, and there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do to complete your G Fuel order. Make sure you use our code esportsmobile for 10% off. In this case, 30% off your order. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Peace, please.
Here is your life, and here's your digital life. However, your digital privacy can be instantly washed away. Snoopers want to know everything you do online. Cybercriminals lurk for the chance to steal your passwords, logins, and banking credentials. For only $2.75, you can secure your digital life with Surfshark. It encrypts your online data and protects your privacy. Secure your digital life from just $2.75 per month at surfshark.com.au.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Preparing map number 2 here, and should be live shortly. What an exciting map number 1. Extreme Gaming almost being able to successfully make the comeback. They weren't, but they gave us a good match. 13-12 was the final score. Here's the stats comparison image for those of you just coming in now. Currently getting map number 2 prepared. We'll be playing on the map of Canals. Haven't casted a map here on Canals in a very, very long time. Canal's a bigger map. Lots of lines of sight. A very good map to use snipers on. If you're on the T side, it is one. You maybe have one T player using a sniper rifle, maybe two. Of course, you want to be able to have players that can take the bomb site. Cafe, a great spot to sit for either team. Can work those corners, those tight spaces with a semi-automatic weapon, maybe like the HK-417 I like to do. Or go the classic AK. This is a very fun map. Again, map, not live. Match is not started yet. Players are doing their recording and just joining. Let's give you a quick sneak peek here at the map itself, though. After this one, if Viso Clan does win, we'll have Xenocide versus IFL coming up. However, if Extreme Gaming is able to take the W, we'll be moving into map number 3. And then after that will be Xenocide versus IFL. A quick little tease of that match right there. Again, this is not the upcoming match. The upcoming match here is map number 2 for Viso Clan and Extreme Gaming. But again, just a little tease for what's coming up after this match. The IFL versus Xenocide will be the final match, the best out of 3 match for today, but we still have at least one map here to play between Viso Clan and Extreme Gaming. Chat, thank you so much for watching map number 1, and thank you for hanging out with me thus far. Let me know your predictions down in the comments section for map number 2 here on Canals versus Viso Clan and Extreme Gaming. Players currently joining, finishing their recordings, and we should be live here. I'm going to go ahead and give them about 7 minutes. Should be starting around 2:15. Extreme Gaming will be starting out the C2 side and Viso Clan on the T side. You know, it might be a little hot here in our room. It's a little frustrating, but thankfully I got G Fuel to cool me down, keep me energized, and that throat not so dry. Ladies and gentlemen, you can use code esportsmobile at checkout to save yourself 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Not only to get the amazing product that is G Fuel, but you save yourself some extra change there at checkout, as well as helping us out here at Mobile Esports, which we do greatly appreciate. Take advantage of code esportsmobile while it's worth 30% off anything, any product on gfuel.com while you can. This offer will expire soon. Once again, don't forget to use code esportsmobile at checkout to save 30% off anything at gfuel.com. And you know, while you're heading over there to gfuel.com, don't be browsing the internet with your bathroom door open. Use code esportsmobile to get yourself 1 month free with a 2-year membership deal at surfshark.com. A VPN or a virtual private network hides your internet activity from your provider, whether it's your cell phone provider or your internet provider. I have AT&T for my cell phone provider and Comcast for my internet provider. You know, I don't necessarily want them to know what I'm doing on the internet. Not that I'm necessarily doing anything I shouldn't be doing, but you know what? It's just none of their business. I don't need ads targeted towards me, etc., etc. By using Surfshark VPN, it keeps me safe online as well as secure and private. It's like closing the bathroom door when you're using it. Once again, use code esportsmobile at checkout to get yourself 1 month free with a 2-year membership deal at surfshark.com. Chat, once again, preparing the rounds as we speak. It looks like all players except one has joined. We are waiting for the final player. Actually, that player has joined. They're just joining sides now and waiting for the confirmation to go live. I'm saying 4 more minutes before the match starts, but it could start here any minute. It just depends on how quickly these teams finalize everything. Sometimes it takes a little bit extra time. Chat, what is your predictions here? Is it going to be close like last map, or is one team going to run away with it? Is Viso Clan going to move on to round number 4 here with map number 2, or will Extreme Gaming take that away from them and take them to map number 3? I'm curious to see what you think down there in the comment section. Let me know. Chat, also don't forget to share the stream with your friends. Drop it in your Discord server, share it on Twitter, and wherever else you may hang out on the internet. Let them know Mobley Sports is back to Critical Ops. We are proud to be back with the Fireteams tournament. The Fireteams tournament was the first ever tournament that Critical Ops had in partnership with Mobley Sports. Back in 2016, Mobley Sports, in partnership with the Critical Force Entertainment, hosted the first ever Critical Ops tournament, which was the Fireteams tournament, and it's amazing to have come full circle back to it here. The rebirth of the Fireteams tournament is a celebration of the first ever Critical Ops tournament. That is what you're watching right now. We are here in round number 3, watching multiple players compete together versus other multiple groups of players in something known as a team. I don't know where I was going with that. Speaking of teams, though, we have narrowed it down from originally 64 teams. I think there was something about like over 500 players. Over 500 players here when you combine all of them here in the team. And we've whittled it down to, I think we're at 15 teams left here in the tournament now at this point. If you're interested in watching any of the streams, previous matches here of the Fireteams tournament, they are all uploaded as a video on demand here on YouTube. You can check them out here on the Mobley Sports channel or on Twitch. Mobley Sports on both platforms. Also, we are currently live streaming to Twitch. Shout out to those of you watching on Twitch. We are live over there. And speaking of being live on Twitch, we are currently live here in a match. Let's go ahead and get on into it. Vizo on the T side, and here we go. We are off here in map number 2, pistol round that is, on the map Canals. Speechless watching his B long right now. Bomb has been planted here on the A side. A rotation has come in from the CTs. A grenade going off over here. CT's gonna push in. Gotta be careful not to get dropped. Taps him for strike finder rooms. Grenade rolling right between Lamp's leg. He is tagged down at 20 HP. 3 left alive here on the T side. Trying to stay up here. Rakuza doubled up with that P250. Mixes here on the left side. Running taps. Only 1 left alive here on the CT side right now. And that's Mr. Bonfire coming from behind. Get some water thrown on him. And the first round will be going over here to the T's here. Well played there by them. Quick round. No money is being bet, however, the teams are competing for various prizes as well as a cash prize pool. We can go over prizes a little later on after this match is over, or you can go ahead and visit mobleysports.org right now and read about the Fireteams tournament, where there's an article that goes in depth about the prize pool if you're anxious and want to hear about it before this match ends. CT's making a full rotation around B long, going for the backstab here. Rooms the first strike, quickly it's dropped by GTA. They're pulling up the pistols here. Bonfire got the Deagle in hand. Rakuza coming up big so far with the SA-58 as well as the P250 in round number 1 there on the A site. Zero watching T spawn right now. Rakuza finds taps. Glaive quickly trading him out before he can do more damage for his team. I believe Glaive is the best player here on Extreme Gaming. Mixage from across map. They're finishing off Glaive and Bonfire respectively. The T's have advanced their lead by another point here. It's 2-0. Visa looks very confident here on Canals. They look like they know what they're doing. They've practiced a lot on this map. They're going to take the... Somebody just left the bomb, so they are going back to pick that back up. It's a very important item to have with you if you're on the T side. The CT's deciding to go for a more traditional setup here. A couple players on the A site, couple over towards B, and one just hanging mid. A is the side of choice. Speechless, the first strike. GTA has gone down. Tap's trying to get a kill, but quickly it's dropped there. Actually, Tap's staying alive. Those Bonfire that went down. Glaive finding 0. 3 versus 3 here. 3 men up on each side. Glaive struggling. 6 HP. Trying to see through that smoke. He knows the bomb has been planted here. Teammates coming up behind him. They have to be careful. Groups so close together. Rakuza coming back, watching their bridge. Not going to find anybody there. Goes back, realizes what goes on. Rakuza finding one, goes for another one. Oh my lord, it gets Glaive, and Speechless there, taking Lamp before he was able to get that third man. Almost getting the 3K. Speaking of 3K, they lead by 3. KD's looking good here for the T's. Rakuza 8-1. Mixage 3-1. Cold Zero has to be frustrated, man. He's got a cold 0 there in the kill spot. That's not one where you want to have zeros, man. You want to have zeros there like Speechless does in the death spot. Donuts in the D's, not in the K's. A little too many donuts here on the CT side. Lamb and Bonfire, both 0-3. Speechless striking first, once again getting GTA. I believe GTA has gone down first in the last 3 rounds. Taps coming from behind, but quickly gets traded out by the Cold Zero. Only one CT left alive here. Bombs going down here on top of B, and the Breach taking another round here. They are leading by 4, and if the CTs don't... And if the CTs don't get their act together soon, Vizo is going to go ahead and run away with this. Chat, by the way, I see a lot of messages going to me towards in Discord right now. I will try to respond after the stream. Also, chat, I will be looking at the comment section after the match is over. And also, people have complained in past streams, haven't been responded to as many comments. Just trying to focus here on the match. Round number 4 here happening. Players going down here on the T side and the CT side, respectively. 3 men up on both. Taps moving here through Cafe. Gonna pop the reload over here in the corner. Bomb has been planted up here on B. GTA and Bonfire getting big kills, respectively. Bonfire is gonna lose his life, leaving GTA alone with Mr. Taps here. Trying to figure out where this remaining T player is. Speechless coming up, and the pre-fire. I don't even know if they knew he was there. Maybe they saw him. I'm not quite sure. It looked like to me it was just a nice volley of pre-fire going down there through the stairs. Caught him off guard, and that's going to put the first point there on the board there for the CTs after a quick 4-0 that the Breach brought in. Lamp still 0-5. Bonfire 1-5. If these players down here begin to pick up, just start getting a couple kills. Maybe even an assist at this point. Both of them have 1 assist, just a couple assists. The CTs will be able to mount that comeback once again. Quick trade there. Rooms just leaving the bomb here on stairs. I'm not quite sure what he was doing. That just has to pick it back up. Moves back around. Gotta be careful running with that knife out, man. Not having your primary, even secondary open. It's all up to Rooms now. He's a player in the corner. Quick little drop shot. Gonna get him. 1v1 now. It's Glaive versus Rooms. I think Rooms making the good decision not to plant the bomb. He's gonna play for kills. And this is what I was talking about last round. Sometimes you have to know on the T side whether to plant the bomb and play the site, or not, and play for kills. It's getting to the point, though, Rooms might decide to plant that bomb. Would be nice to have a little extra cash. You still have plenty of time to work with, though. In terms of HP, definitely an advantage on the T side now. Bomb has been planted. Glaive realizing it. Great positioning by Rooms as well. Knowing that the CT player is probably coming from the T side. Plants exposed towards the CT spawn. Just expertly played there by Rooms. Plants the bomb, catches Glaive with his hand in the cookie jar, and slaps him on the back of the neck. T's take their round advantage back up to 4 here. Vizo looks very comfortable. Very, very comfortable here on Canals. I wouldn't say Extreme Gaming doesn't look comfortable either. I think this is a map each team has played a lot of, practiced a lot on. But Vizo has definitely caught them off guard here and taken the early lead. And looking very good. Rakuza is just having an absolutely fantastic match here. What is that, 12-4 already for him? And we're not even halfway through the match, man. Rakuza finding another man. That's GTA. Taking a kill away from Mixage. Getting Lamp, man. And going for another. Speech is going to take that away from him. And Cold Zero dropping down a Bonfire. That ice bucket on that fire quickly puts it out. It's 6-1 now. T's leading by 5. Rakuza 14-4. Damn. Some of my mic got muted. Thank you, Mobile Esports, for dropping the prize information down there in the chat. Whoever the moderator is manning the channel. And speaking of moderators, thank you to everybody behind the scenes at Mobile Esports who make these tournaments happen. Without them, we couldn't get the players coordinated into the rooms, coordinating for times, stream dates, etc. Thank you to everybody behind the scenes who puts a lot of work into these tournaments. There's so much more that goes into it. Thank you to everybody at Mobile Esports. Rakuza, first to strike already here. He is out and prowling, man. He is smelled the blood in the water and is just taking no names.
Bomb has been planted.
Hustle Games, I like puns, man. I can't help but make them. When you're putting out CTs like this, you're just putting them out. You can't help but make puns like that, man. You're probably gonna hear at least 3 more if I get a good opportunity to make it. And I might start raving about Glaive if he were to catch a 3-piece. We'll have to see. T's absolutely dominating the CTs here. On the T side, it could be a 10-1. So maybe a 10-2. Makes it getting Bonfire quickly, puts him out, but GTA is there to cover up on him. Goes back, watches his A site. Glaive is over here, Rakuza right there fighting him. Has Rakuza died recently? 16-5, just slaying. Windows notifying me about backing up. I don't need to know about that. And with that notification coming up, I missed the round win there. The lead by 7, man. 8-1. 16-5. Rakuza having an absolutely fantastic game. That is an incredibly impressive KD, and has been able to keep it so far. Sometimes you see that happen in the first few rounds, but quickly that very nice KD just disappears. CT's looking like they're going to try to strike here and take this round. Cut that lead only down to 6 now. Zero putting out Bonfire. Glaive here inside his cafe. Vibing to the tunes just for a moment. He's going to decide to hop out here. Rakuza is there, but not before Glaive was able to put down Zero. It's a 1v1 now. Lamp, I'm sure, has mixed feelings about a 1v1 versus Rakuza. 17-5. Gonna try to make that an 18-5. What is that? A 3.3 KD, 18-5, something like that. Rakuza is just working, like, the confidence, like, he just knows this map. He knows what to do, and yet he's just getting in these players' heads. The full rotation just quickly runs around down there. Lamp, think about having a bomb. Rakuza with the better shots quickly finishes him off, and that 3.3 KD holds true. It's 9-1. The lead is now 8 in favor of Vizo Clan. I don't know, Winter. Since as of map 1 here. Look at Rakuza, what was just standing there. Bomb in hand, ready to challenge anybody coming around the corner. Speechless for a strike. Rakuza quickly drops out, gonna find Bonfire. Now Bomb, I thought was about to be planted, but Rakuza slowly moving up here towards the site, gonna plant it right behind the statue. Bomb has been traded out to teammate. Bomb's been planted out. Taps finding Speechless first to strike here on the CT side. Rooms quickly trade out GTA. Doubled up there on Glaive, and it's gonna be up to Taps now. Exposed here mid-bridge. 0-0 in on him, and coldly eliminates him. It's 10-1. 1 round away from the flip. It might actually be 11-1 here on the flip. Vizo Clan, this is a totally, how do you get here? It was 13-12 on grounded, and you're about to win this maybe 13-1, 13-2 on Vizo Clan. This is map, oh, that was a bad flash here by Mixage. Coming back, biting his team just a little bit, and I believe there's another flash, missed flashbang. And this could lose in the round if they're not careful. Cold Zero coming up big, they're doubling up. Make that three as he finds Glaive over there towards the A site. Rooms watching his team's backstab. Lamp here by CT Bridge with teammate GTA. The remaining two alive here for the CTs. They've started the rotation over here towards B. They are really, really working this map well. I love the way they're playing. They're just confident. They know what they're doing. Mixage strafing down, finding GTA, and absolutely obliterates him. We're going into the flip here. It's 11-1. 11-1, ladies and gentlemen. What? If you just watched map 1, Extreme Gaming made the comeback. Viso had a 6-round lead at the flip. They made the comeback and tied it up. Do they make the comeback again? Is this something they do here? But it's not a 6 lead difference. This is a 10-round difference. 2 rounds away from Viso Clan, moving on to round number 4. I don't care how much of an advantage the CTs have. That's a big lead. Don't think they're going to be able to do it here. This pistol round looks like it will be going to Viso Clan. GTA staying up somehow, though. Down 54 HP. Gotta watch his stairs, though. Going back, looking at our underpass. He's exposed up here. He's got to drop down. Oh, my. How did he land that headshot? He somehow comes up with it. Rooms with the deagle, though, looking to drop him. GTA running for his life. Bomb is all the way over here by B. He knows that. Actually, I think that's more back towards T spawn, actually. Is that on T bridge? I'm trying to figure out the exact location of the bomb. It looks like it's T bridge. Room's playing very carefully here. If the CTs take this round, it should be wrapped up and be 13-1. However, if the T's get this, they will have the cash advantage. Here we go. All is coming down to this. Shots missed here. Rooms struggling. GTA is going to be able to clutch this up. And his team finally puts another point on the board. They are staying alive here. Somehow, the cash being invested over to the T side. You got to be frustrated here if you're on the CTs. You had such a big streak there. Finally cut off. That snowball hitting a tree and just exploding. The T's know what they have to do. You can't play slowly. You have to play surgically. Eliminate quickly. Get the bomb planted. You need the cash. And move on as quickly as you possibly can. Do not give them time to find the head glitches. To get the better positioning. You just got to eliminate them now. Rooms going eco here. Lamps. Trades out for Kuza. 3v4 here. Make that a 1v4. The T's take the round. Lamp after doubling up on Mixage and Rooms. It's 11-3. More cash being invested to them. CT's getting a small investment. It's like the flip. Extreme Gaming comes alive. It's like flipping a switch, man. They're just totally off. The lights are off. Nothing's going on inside their heads. They're kind of just moving around, getting shot. But you go ahead, flip the sides. The switch gets flipped, and now they're on. They're ready to play. You don't get an 11-1 advantage on purpose, or do you? Are you just trying to humiliate Viso Clan? Nobody does that. Do you guys like? Is that what you're trying to do here on Extreme Gaming? Is that how extreme you are? Bonfire putting down Speechless. Glaive finding 0. Quick couple kills coming in from the CT side, though. Round. Right now teetering. I was saying T's looked like they had advantage for just a second, but now 2v2. GTA with a quick 2-piece. And the round does indeed go in favor of the T's. It's 11-4. Rakuza's KD, still very impressive, but beginning to slip just a little bit. You need somebody else here on the CT side to go ahead and step up. Winter, they actually have to come back for real, though, this time. This is map number 2 of the best out of 3. You know, they almost made the comeback. Last round, but ended up losing just at the last second. They actually have to make the comeback for real if they're able to do it. They have a long way to go, though, before we can start talking about comebacks. I mean, it needs to be 11-9 before that's even in the realm of possibilities. But it is looking good for them. Zero, though, just blasting Glaive. It's not looking as good for them right now. GTA, a cross map, though. Putting on, I guess it wasn't technically a cross map. Oh, man, coming and doubles up on Rakuza. Quick flick there from Mix is just going to drop him down. Now it's up to Taps. Bomb in hand here. Only 13 HP to work with. It's going to be difficult for him. Taps putting down Mixage as he comes out of Cafe there. Speechless beginning to make the rotation here through T-Spawn. Thinks the A-side plant is coming. If Taps is able to move back here, get the bomb planted on B, he will have mid-bridge. He will have the better positioning on mid-bridge to watch. Speechless, I do believe, thanks to plant, is going down on A. Taps has to move quickly, plant that bomb. He's going to check his bottom Cafe before he does so. Really doesn't. If Taps is able to quickly move towards CT bridge and watch the cross, the T should be able to keep this round. He's not going to do so. He's going to watch Cafe. Of course, he doesn't know. He doesn't know to watch CT bridge, mid bridge. Excuse me. But if he did, right now, right by Red Van, his position being given away down there inside a Cafe. Speechless kills him, and he will put another point here on the board for his team. It's going to be match point here for the CTs. First point on the board for the CTs since the flip.
Bomb has been defused.
The only mistake Taps made was putting himself at a disadvantage. Him having to fire up out of Cafe to the bridge. It's and being so low on HP was not a good situation to put yourself in. I mean, there's so many places to go. Yes, I have the advantage watching. You know, I know where everybody's located as a spectator. But it's something you got to think about. You have to be careful putting yourself in that disadvantage where you're shooting up. Speechless quick to double up, gets traded up by Tapso before he do more damage here to his team on the tees. No more mess ups. Mixage with the sniper rifle putting out Bonfire. Or should I say, puts him out. Backstab from Rakuza. The remaining player here is Taps, and his CTs will take this round. Viso Clan moving on to round number 4 after taking map 1 and 2. Map 1 being a lot closer than map number 2. Extreme Gaming came alive there just for a second on the flip, but wasn't enough to be meaningful in any way, shape, or form. Chat, welcome back.
Coalition wins.
Well played, Viso Clan. Once again, they will be moving on here to round number 4. Congratulations to them. Next up here is IFL versus Xenocide. Xenocide? Hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. Here's the stats comparison image for both teams. Rounds ratio in favor of Xenocide. However, Extreme Gaming had a significantly better match ratio compared to Viso Clan. But Viso Clan came in and put the absolute smacking on them. So again, look at the stats there for Extreme Gaming. You look at that rounds ratio. You look at the kill-death ratio. Even the best player, their Glaive, more points. In every single category, they're leading on Extreme Gaming. But they get absolutely smacked. Again, stats don't tell the whole story. But it can give you a good idea of what's going to happen. Xenocide with an average of 5.2, though, rounds ratio. Pretty dang good, but IFL, nothing to sneeze at with a 3.7. Kill death ratio, very similar. I mean, you're in the margin of error right there. Now, best player comparing One Claw here to Knight. That's a big difference. That's 1864 in the points category for Knight with only 1088. Besides that, those stats are all very close in every single category other than best player. We're preparing the match as I speak. Players are going to be joining up, screenshotting, doing the recordings, making sure nobody is hacking. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, stream is delayed by around 50 seconds, so there is no way anybody can stream snipe. A match only usually lasts about a minute 30, so by the time you catch up to the start of a match, that match is almost over. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back here. We'll go take a closer look at the stats after a quick word from our sponsors. We'll see you on the flip side. What's going on, Mobile Esports fans? It's Sudden Death here. On behalf of Mobile Esports, I'm excited to announce the credits system. The credits system is something the Mobile Esports team has been working on, and it's an amazing new addition to the Mobile Esports bot in our Discord server. We're calling it the credits system. Players will earn credits by competing in tournaments and community events, and can also win credits in giveaways and other such events. Players can then use these credits to purchase items in our new shop in the Mobile Esports Discord server. And in this quick video, I'm going to explain all how it works. So once you're here, come to the bot channel and go ahead and type /credits, just like you're seeing here on screen. Press send, and it's going to bring up some available commands. If you ever have any questions or are confused or don't have time to refer back to this video, all you have to do is type in /credits. Help, and this will bring up a help bar that explains the entire credit system to you and how it works and what you need to do just to operate the basic functions. Many different ways you can earn credits. Once you've earned credits, you can come to the credit shop, and as you can see here in the little help area, all you have to do to access the shop is by typing /credits shop. Once again, /credits shop will bring up the credit shop. Now the shop right now consists of 10 different items, but in the future there will be a lot more items and we'll be constantly changing stuff out, but for right now this is what we got. As you can see here, there's multiple different G Fuel products you can get, a $10 iTunes gift card, a $10 Google Play gift card, as well as an iPad Air and a Surfshark VPN 1-month membership. What I want to do today is I want to go ahead and purchase number 5, or the Spicy Demonade G Fuel tub. Huge fan of Doom, so that is the one I'm going to be getting. So all I have to do is type /credits purchase, and if you'd like to get a little more information about the product before you purchase it, all you have to do is type /credits info 5. This will bring up a little information about the product itself. Like I said, I'm looking to get the G Fuel Spicy Demonade tub, and the cost is 250 credits.
If you're looking for some G Fuel, maybe a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything in between, please make sure to go check out gfuel.com for their great assortment. All you got to do is add something to your cart, make sure that it's something that you want to give it a try or something that you've already had, check out, then fill in some of these details right here. Some of them are, of course, our code esportsmobile for 10% off anything and everything on gfuel.com. That code again is esportsmobile. In this case, you get 30% off. Use your payment method of choice. Go ahead and follow the on-screen prompts, and there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do to complete your G Fuel order. Make sure you use our code esportsmobile for 10% off. In this case, 30% off your order. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Peace, please.
Here is your life, and here's your digital life. However, your digital privacy can be instantly washed away. Snoopers want to know everything you do online. Cyber criminals lurk for the chance to steal your passwords, logins, and banking credentials. For only $2.75, you can secure your digital life with Surfshark. It encrypts your online data and protects your privacy. Secure your digital life from just $2.75 per month at surfshark.com.au.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're flying over here to the map Grounded for map number 1 of Xenocide versus IFL. This is the upcoming match. Players are joining, only a couple more left to join and finishing up with their screenshots and recording, and we should be able to start the match. Here's another look here at the stats comparison image between both of these teams. Like I said, we'll take a closer look at it here after the break time ads. Shout out to all of our amazing partners and sponsors for helping make the Fireteams tournament possible. And thank you to the viewer for tuning in, viewing, and supporting us over these 4 years. Really almost 5 at this point. 2016 was the first time Mobile Sports hosted a tournament and was the first time Critical Ops ever had a tournament. The Fireteams tournament was the name of that tournament, and we have come full circle since 2016, and we are back with the next generation of the Fireteams tournament in celebration of the first ever Critical Ops tournament. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching it. We've had some exciting matches take place here in the tournament. Make sure you go back and watch all the streams as video on demand here on both our channels on Twitch and YouTube respectively. Chat, here's a quick look at the players right now, just doing their thing, finishing their recordings, doing what they gotta do in order to go ahead and get into this map number 1. Let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below, chat. I'm curious to see what you have to say. Will it be close? Will it be fairly one-sided? Will it be one-sided up to a certain point and one team makes a comeback? And I'm curious to see what you have to say. Sides are not predetermined here in this match between Xenocide and IFL. They will be knifing for sides. The sides were predetermined and agreed upon in the previous match between Extreme Gaming and Aviso Clan. We might cast a knife round. I will say knife rounds aren't as exciting in Critical Ops as they are in some other games. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you take advantage of it while you can. Code esportsmobile is worth 30% off anything on gfuel.com right now. You can save 30% off anything on gfuel.com while you have the opportunity. This code will expire soon to the deal. The code will not. The code will still be around, but the 30% off anything will expire soon. Take advantage of it while you can. It won't be active for a little bit longer. This applies to anything at gfuel.com, any product, whether it's a shirt, a hat, some merch, if that's what you want, or maybe you want what's even better than that. A nice tub of G Fuel. The spicy Demonade there presented front and center. One I haven't tried yet. It is on my wish list and we'll be getting it soon. Looking forward to trying that out, as well as many of the other amazing flavors that G Fuel does have, such as Bahama Mama, Hype Sauce, Blue Ice, Green Apple, Golden Apple Pear. I could keep going down the list. If you're actually interested in checking out a video, maybe you haven't had G Fuel before, you're interested in seeing what it tastes like, trying to figure out what kind of flavor you should get, I've done a video here on the Mobile Sports channel. You can find it's one of the recent uploads of me doing a taste test of some of the best G Fuel flavors, at least in my opinion, and it's a good pillar, a good four pillars, a good scope of all the different flavors that G Fuel does have. Some more tropical flavors, sour flavors, maybe a more just a singular fruit or two, some lemonade options as well. Go check out the video. When does the match start? It will be starting here shortly. I'm waiting for the live confirmation. All the players, before we can get the match start, have to record. They go through a series of steps shown in video to make sure they don't have any things downloaded they shouldn't have downloaded on their device that would give them an unfair advantage in the match, i.e. hacks. That's what they're doing right now. I believe the recordings have finished up and they will be going to knife for sides here. The match will probably start here in just a couple of minutes. Vertical, yes it is. How is it going? We're actually, the knife side is starting. This is the knife round here. We'll decide, we'll see who starts on what side. CTs set up. The T's set up. We'll see who's going to start here. So here we go. First strike, here's Clutch. Multiple players going down here, and it looks like we will have the T's with the win here, and they will be deciding the side here. Xena side will be going to the side they want to start on. I believe they want to start here on the CT side. IFL will be on the T's. I'm waiting for the confirmation here. IFL should be here on the T side. Looks like that will be the case, and I think we are live. I'm going to go ahead and switch over here. IFL here on the T side. Xeno on the CT. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are off. We are live. Playing here on the map Grounded. Once again, I believe map number 2 will be on the map Port. I have not casted any critical ops on that map. T's first strike, finding a CT player here early on. Atomic moves back just before he gets pegged by that CT player coming around the truck there on B site. IFL does appear like they're going to switch up and push over here towards A now. Now, Pro. Let's call him Pro. Doubles up there quickly. It's dropped by Atomic, though, before he can do more damage to his team. At 2 versus 3 now. Code shooting through connector with his teammate Daylight. Trying to figure out where these remaining 2 players are. IFL setting up here. Deciding if they want to go through connector or not. Clutch slowly coming up. Tags a player. Trying to go for another kill. Gives a call out to his teammates. We should see the CTs push through connector here shortly. Man and Knight trying to figure out what they're going to do here. They have committed to the A site. Pushing through connector. Going out. Daylight finds Knight. It's lights out there for the T's. The first point here on the board goes to the CTs. They will be taking the pistol round. Cash being invested over into their side. And should be able to take round number 2 here. Daylight currently leading 2-0. 9-28 over here. The top player with 1 kill and 1 death in each column. Unfortunately for his teammates, Mad, Knight, and Envy. All of them got donuts in that K category. It's not something you'll want. Not at all. Atomic pushing up with Deagle. Shots being fired right to the left of him. He's positioned. He's ready to try to take this kill. A couple warning shots being fired by 9-28 over there. Mad. Slowly pushing around here. Gonna throw a grenade back over there towards tower. 4 T's grouped up here. Have to be careful. Clutch and Daylight getting kills respectively. So easy to put them down when they're that close. Not only is it so easy to put them down, but you can do massive damage to multiple players. Mad is able to get 1 shot. I think that was Daylight up there on the truck. Maybe it wasn't Daylight. I think it was Daylight. Or maybe it was Clutch. I'm not sure who was sitting on top of the truck. Not able to drop them. It's Atomic here and Mad. The remaining players left alive. Mad launching a backstab here on B long. Atomic getting dropped here by Code, and it's all up here to Mad. 1 versus 4. Hard to get, especially when you're using that GSR. 2 points here on the board for the CTs. I mean, really, what you want to see here on the T side. They got some good weapons now. I would just quickly push to one site, try to catch these CTs off guard, get that bomb planted as quickly as possible, but extra cash invested into your account. Daylight though staying strong, doubles up. Pro is there, puts down Navy and Code as well. Just a complete destruction of the T side here in round number 3. 9-28 doubling out there, taking out 2, but still 3 players to contend with here on the CT side. It's going to be difficult for him. 79 HP to his name, has plenty to work with here, and a full mag of AK ammo. Flash coming up over, going to flash him, and he's going to get dropped here by Pro. Another round here on the board for the CTs, and they lead by 3 here. T's will be struggling a little bit this round. Lower amount of cash. I think they'll be playing Eco here once again. shotgun being picked up. I think that might be the only shotgun or any primary weapon bought by the T's this round. There should be another round going in favor of the CTs, and unless somehow the T's are able to clutch this up, it's going to be difficult for them. They're going to have to land the headshots, that grenade, softening up multiple players there on the T side, though, as they came out of side of storage. Knight pushing out here, watching his baggage cart. That smoke grenade blocking any view he has into a sight. Corrupt, doubling up. Daylight and Pro are there, and they have quickly slaughtered the T's right outside of their A site. Utilities being used very well by the CTs. The smoke grenade well placed, blocking any line of sight from connector into A or from A to connector, as well as the entry to A by baggage cart. It was going to be very, very difficult for the T's to push in and have any idea where the CT players were located, and they were able to eliminate them one by one very quickly. T's able to buy some better weapons here and some Kevlar. 9 and 28, opting to go with the sniper rifle. Maybe it'll pay off for them. It's a big weapon to buy. Not only in size, but how much it costs. It's a big commitment to make. It's an expensive weapon, especially when your team is losing 4-0. You're early on, though. Creeping around those boxes. Trying to see if he can find clutch. Smoke, once again with amazing place smoke. Quickly it's dropped there by Navy, but that afterlife kill there with that grenade, actually that was not an afterlife kill. That was Pro coming around the corner. With that frag, Pro over there by the towers. 928 trying to find him. He gets pushed up there. Pro is going to find him before he's able to plant that bomb. 3 players alive here on the T side. Only 4 up here on the T's. Excuse me, on the CTs. I gotta stop watching chat and trying to cast at the exact same time. Thank you for everybody who is tuning in right now. Eiffel trying to come up with something here. Bomb is being planted by Mad. First time the bomb has been planted here in this round. A little bit of extra cash being invested to the T side. That's good for them. They're struggling here. Code finding Mad. Atomic. In a difficult situation. I don't believe they know he's on the site. But Corrupt coming around from behind the boxes there from Belong. And is going to eliminate him. They have plenty of time to defuse the bomb. And that should be another point here to the CTs.
Bomb has been defused.
They lead 5-0 as we move into round number 6. T's trying to push towards his A side. They don't realize this, but there's barely any CT players over here. The bomb has been planted. They've taken a site. One CT player's already down here. It's going to be big here for the T's. They may be able to take this round. This will be the first point here on the board for them. Atomic watching his card here. He's get tagged by that frag down to 44 here. 9-28 also watching the spool as they might try to come from the connector right in front of your A site. Navy gets killed and quickly it's traded out there by Clutch. 3v4. Mid advantage going towards the T's. Mad trying to find that player outside. Atomic getting dropped. 9-28 finding kills. The CT's just slowly coming around here. 2 versus 1. It's all up to Pro here. Can he come up with his clutch? It's going to be difficult for him. Knight puts the lights out there for Pro. And the first point here on the board for the T's. After 5 consecutive rounds going in favor to the CT's. Finally stopping that snowball from gaining any more momentum. It's a big round win. They have plenty of cash to work with now. The T's will be able to properly compete with these CTs here. The CTs, though, have plenty of cash still to work with, even after that one loss. They should still be able to go full buys here. And they're going to push their luck a little bit, playing a little more aggressive than last round. They have given a side up, but they will be coming through storage, and if the T's don't get this bomb planted quickly enough, they're going to get caught off guard here coming in from this little flank the CTs are bringing. Code is out front, probably going to start firing multiple shots here, trying to distract them as they come in from behind. Yeah, they're able to get a frag grenade landed right inside. Oh my lord, doesn't even need to. 9 and 20 comes from behind, drops down both of those players. Only 2 left alive here on the CT side, but still only 2 up on the T side now. Actually, now it's down to 1. Code has to crack this. Finds Knight, and somehow does crack that code, hacks it, and should be able to defuse the bomb here. Unbelievable clutch there from the CTs. Code, what an amazing round. I don't know if that was intended. I would assume it was intended. That was properly planned out. The CTs, the full flank, moving through Cafe and Baggage Claim all the way around through Storage and Connector to go ahead and flank the T's. But Code takes his time, wraps around through towers, and moves slowly in through the front of A site and eliminates the remaining 2 T players. That has to be frustrating here for IFL. Xenocide extends their lead back up to 5 as we move into round number 8 here. Navy firing shots out of the Corrupt, just has the better angle. 9-28 though, it's going to trade him out. 4 men up here on each side now. Pro somehow finds 9-28, making the cross over there towards A. Through the smoke. Clutch going to decide here to reinforce his teammates. Throws a frag back there. Got to watch that grenade here from Atomic. T's right now beginning to make the rotation back over here towards B. Trying to play this slowly, moving as quickly but as quietly as you can. Don't want to give away their footsteps to any CT players that might be lurking nearby. They can hear the rotation coming in. The CTs have gotten the message, and they've begun moving around. Pro trying to jump up and see if he can see anybody over that truck. Throws a smoke in there. The smoke usage by Xenocide has been nothing short of fantastic. It really has, and it has given partially the reason why they have such a lead over IFL. Obviously, their shots have been excellent, their strats have been excellent, but I mean, part of the reason their strats have been excellent and work so well is the smoke grenade placements. Every single time they got great smoke placements, it catches the T's off guard. They're not expecting it. They're maybe not able to move in with as much confidence as they thought they were able to, whether it's a specific spot of the map, maybe a bomb site. The smokes have just been excellent. Well played there by Xenocide thus far. Those smokes, if they're able to keep it up, I think they'll easily be able to take this map away from IFL. If you're on the IFL side, though, you need to use some better utilities. Throw some flashes in just before the smoke is going to disappear. You typically only see that smoke grenade beginning to dissipate. That cloud begins to clear. If you're able to throw a flashbang in there, they're beginning to look towards it, seeing if they can see anybody through the smoke. You get a good flashbang in there that will catch them off guard as well, and might give you the advantage to be able to push in there and take that site. Again, just an excellent placed smoke here. They're not sure where this player's at. The grenade comes rolling in. You know, he's probably close out there, or maybe he's all the way over on B site. There's just so many things to think about, and it really confuses the T's. It's been excellent so far here from Xenocide. I don't mean to be sounding like I'm biased or anything, but you're really just struggling on the IFL side. There's not too much to say that is good. They're just not moving as confidently together as a team. They're not getting the kills they need. Kind of just like look at Knight right there, just by metal detectors. Kind of dazed, just looking around, trying to figure out what's going on. Envy is going to get that bomb planted. A little bit of extra cash being invested to the T's, but will ultimately lose this round. I don't want to count him out too early, but it's just going to be way too difficult for him. And there he is. As soon as he moves just an inch, Daylight is there to put him to bed. It's 8-1. The round count advantage, or the round count is now 8-1. The advantage the CTs have is 7 rounds now. Once again, 8-1 here. Xenocide leads by 7. I've showed the scoreboard a couple times, but here's the scoreboard once again. Pro Bob 14-4 and Daylight 11-3. Really, the only one putting in an impressive showing here on the IFL side thus far has been 9-28. Once again, pulling out the ratio, see if he can use that here properly. Look at these smokes coming in. Once again, just blocking any vision they have down to B long. It's going to force the T's over here towards A, which is exactly what they want to do here on the CT side. The CTs are winning this due to utility usage. That's really what's going on here. They're able to just make the T's move how they want them to move. And they're winning this due to amazing smoke grenades, frag grenades, and flashbangs. Mostly, though, the first two out of the three I mentioned. Code is the first to strike here. Drawing blood here on the T side. Code also getting another kill on Atomic. It gets traded out by 920 before he can do any more damage. Sniper rifle here in the hands of 920. Has to watch his left side here. Corrupt is there. Putting down Mad. Tries to go for the quick scope, but quickly doubles up there on 928 for Corrupt. Knight with a flick finds Pro, but it's going to be difficult for him to finish this off. He has three more guys he has to eliminate here on the CT side. Has a sniper to work with, though. You'll see one. I thought he saw one. He just turns around as he peeks out. He could have had that kill. It only would have been a 1v2. I think he's running over here towards B long to save. I guess it wasn't a horrible decision on his part to go ahead and save that ratio and just move off, not challenge him there. But if he just waited an extra second, he should have had that kill. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't have gotten that kill there on that CT player peeking around truck. It would have at least been a little bit of extra cash over to you. Could have bought an extra utility. Only two more rounds left here before the flip. We'll see what these teams can do. If you're on the T side, you want to put a couple extra points on the board. You really do. You're going to have that CT advantage on the flip, but if you're down 11-1 going to the CT side, it's just so difficult to make the comeback. But if you're only down by 6, there's still some wiggle room you have to lose a couple rounds and not be at match point for the team that has the lead going into the flip. That's what you want. You want these next couple rounds. If you're able to get them somehow. Daylight is going to try to prevent that from happening. Envy already going down to his hands. 4 left alive here on the T side. 5 currently up on the CTs. Moving very slow. Assiduous play right now from the T's. I don't know if it's assiduous. Is it cautious? Are they overly cautious at this point? Are they a little scared, not confident in their overall abilities? I couldn't even see that player over there by baggage claim. Knight getting tagged is going to back out. Smoke and Flash respectively coming in. 920 is going to lose his life to Clutch. Knight is in a difficult situation right here. Trying to help his teammate out with a player over there on truck. Daylight finds him, and it's going to be all up here to Clutch. He finds Mad. It's 10-1, 1 round away from the flip. And it looks like to me the CTs will be leading by 10 going into the flip. Only 2 rounds away from taking map number 1 and moving to map number 2. IFL will have the CT side as we go in after this round to the flip, but being down potentially by 10 here. They could take this round still, but it's not looking good for them. Just looking at cash, everything they have. They have committed. They're moving quickly over here towards the A side. They're going to try to take it. Firing shots there into connector. Not going to find anybody. Bomb has already almost been planted here on A. I thought it was being planted a little sooner than it actually was. 928 watching his card over here, looking over towards storage. The CTs just trolling a little bit, looks like. Just kind of playing slowly, throwing some grenades out, getting set up. Actually, trolling, I guess, is not the case. I thought they might have been turtling for a second, but they're not. Here they come. Crowd coming in, doubles it quickly. Match puts them down. 42 more damage. To me, it's 2 versus 1, 2 versus 2 here. Actually, it might be going into flip 10 to 2. We'll see if they can do this here. Mad and teammate have to find code. They do, and they're able to take that round away from them, and they will be going into flip only down by 8. Still a big deficit to overcome, but definitely better than being down by 10. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the stats comparison image between both of these teams, and this is one of these situations where the stats are definitely telling more of the story than sometimes they do. You know, it doesn't tell exactly how the match is going to go. Just because a team has better stats than the other doesn't mean that that team is going to win. As we saw last match between Vizo Clan and Extreme Gaming, Extreme Gaming had the better stats, but ended up losing, and in map number 2, pretty significantly. Xenocide here on the T side now, getting in here to round number 13. Mr. Pro here. See if you can find anybody foolish enough to jump up on top of that armored vehicle. 28 first to strike, trying to find another one. Bob puts him down, and Daylight comes out and finishes off 9 and 28. Great teamwork there by them. It looks like Daylight is going to push up here towards the B site with teammate Pro to get that bomb planted. Corrupt coming around from behind. Code finding Envy. Oh, Knight is actually going to put down Corrupt. Atomic with Eagle in hand, trying to work this B site. Here's the bomb going down. Fires a volley of shots if they're not connecting on anybody. Teammate reinforcing him. 2 versus 2 here. Daylight firing multiple shots. Atomic finds Pro. The CT's actually going to be able to take this as Knight lands a shot there on Daylight. It's lights out there for them, and the CT's taking, surprisingly, the first round here on the flip. Still down by 7, but with the cash being invested over to their accounts, if they work this properly, should be able to take this lead down only to 5. The Xenocide has. If they play this just right, you have the cash advantage this round, and again, if you play this right, you should have the cash advantage going into the next round. Xenocide playing this smart, though. They are mostly just using pistols, it looks like. Corrupt putting down Envy. Knight putting down Corrupt, but not before he's able to do a good amount of damage to him. Now the Atomic getting kills respectively. Daylight finishes him off before he can do more damage to his squad. Daylight pushing up with the GSR, going to find him the backstab right there. 928 clutching up there. Knight finishing Daylight. It's funny watching Daylight and Knight go at it. Is Knight stronger than Light? Technically, the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows. Again, CTs with the cash advantage and the CT advantage should be able to close this gap down to 5 here. They should be able to take this round. Xenocide playing their eco thus far fairly well. No need to panic here on their side. Got plenty of time. And still a big gap. You're still down by 6. You have plenty of wiggle room on the T side. Nothing to worry about at this point. If it starts getting down to only a 2-round advantage, then you might begin to have sweaty palms. All the players right now taking their time. Nobody wants to peek around any corners just yet. Knight considering it. Didn't want to cast a shadow there. Decides to move back over towards his metal detectors. T's coming up. Gonna find a potential CT player here. They've gone for a full switch here back over towards A. Envy right now watching his connector. Bob's the first to strike. Corrupt is there finding Atomic, and he comes in and gets Corrupt in the chest, but quickly gets traded out there. Our Pro was so low on HP. Only 2 CT players remain here. 9 and 28 in Mad, respectively. Very spread out. Daylight finds 9 and 28. It's going to be all up to Mad here. He's back by T-Spawn. And I think that's where he's going to decide to go and wait. Only 1,200 left in the account. With an M4, he'll let this bomb go off. Save here. It's going to be 11-4. Unless somehow he's able to clutch this up. I don't think Xenocide is foolish enough to all be moving together in a group, which would allow Mad to get the clutch. Mad, I would have just stayed behind that vehicle. No point in even sticking your head out and potentially getting blasted. They're going to get a little bit of cash here on the CT side. Mad saving his M4. Hopefully be able to use it properly. And put a point here on the board for his team. Xenocide has taken their lead back up here to 7. T's moving slowly. They've actually left the bomb back in T-Spawn. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but they'll be definitely going for kills here. Planting the bomb is not an option for them. They're feeling confident. There's a fine line between confidence and cockiness, though. I'm beginning to see just maybe a slight bit of cockiness on their side, leaving that bomb back there in the site. Code creeping up here. Watching his departure. Clutch just blasting 28 out of there. Pro watching his B long. 55 seconds left here on the clock. Plenty of time to work with here on the T's. They do seem to be getting a little impatient and want to push over towards the B side, but Mad quickly doubles up with them, saving that M4 from last round. Like I said, he had to be able to properly utilize that, and thus far, he has done so, eliminating both of those players. And the bomb, now down here, actually picked back up by Corrupt. The rotation coming in. The T's need to make a move here soon, 30 seconds to work with. Only one player has been dropped thus far on this CT side. Knight with the shotgun patrolling back here in T territory. Atomic turning the lights out there for Day. He realizes there's one more T player in there, gives the call to the player in connector, and he's going to blast Corrupt as he comes around that box corner there. Knight putting down Code, and the CTs with another round going towards them. It's 5-11 now, a slow match, but ultimately going in their favor. Mad, like I said, had to utilize that M4 properly. He does, comes up with a 2-piece, switches the momentum just at the right side to his team's favor, and they were able to clutch it up. Still down by 6. But they're looking like they might. I mean, it's going to take a lot. But they might be able to hang on here. Not calling a comeback just yet. But it's looking like they might be able to hang on as they're pushing it here towards the A site. Totally blinded by the smoke grenades. IFL is going to get 2 kills. Pro is there finding Atomic, and Code doubles up there with his AK-47, finding Envy and Knight respectively. Bomb being planted. Only 2 alive here on the CT side now. They have to eliminate 3 of the T players in order to defuse the bomb without any opposition. 9:28. Looking around here. Teammate Mad right to his left. Mad finds Pro. Gotta watch his player potentially coming outside the left side boxes here. 9:28 isn't positioned right to find him. Code. Might not even have to do anything. Nope. Clutch is gonna lose to Mad. He's probably furious about that. Code has to be very careful here in this 1v1. Comes around the corner. Quick shot there to the chest. And Code finishes him off here. It's match point for the T's. Xenocide looks like they will be taking this round. IFL trying the best they could to hang on. But at this point, you have to play absolutely perfect on their side. You have to play perfect for 8 consecutive matches. Excuse me, rounds. 8 consecutive rounds in order to take this. Xenocide looks like they will be taking map number 1 here. This is a best out of 3. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We still have another round to come. Possibly 2. But Xenocide definitely in the best position to take this round here. If they're able to get a couple kills right here, they are able to come up with 1 kill, but Envy is there, eliminating 2 T players. A key play there from him, leaving 3 alive. And those T players deciding to move back here towards the A site now. Pro is over here by B. I'd be causing a little bit of ruckus if I was him, allowing my teammates to push up, maybe get that bomb planted. Make the T player over here on A, who is Envy, all alone with 6 HP. He might not be totally alone. It appears there is 1 T player or CT player back here by towers. Envy is there, quickly gets put down by Code, misses that first shot, which is so crucial. Xenocide knows where to put those smoke grenades. Flashbang bouncing right off that plane wing, and the bomb has yet to move in. Clutch, big kill there with a frag on Knight. They've taken the A site. 928 is there, putting down Bob here. He should move through connector to quickly oppose this bomb plant. Bomb hasn't planted. Rolls switched now. If you're Clutch, you need to be careful watching your storage, but you're probably feeling pretty confident nobody's going to come out of it. Based on where your teammates did go down. Oh, he finds 920 just as he's creeping across. It's up to Mad here to double up, to try to keep his team in this. It's going to be difficult for him. He's not going to be able to do it. Toad gets him, and it's 13-5 here. Xenocide taking map number 1. Well played there to them. We will be moving to map number 2 here shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll prepare the map as quickly as we possibly can. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm loading the chat back up. No, this map is called Grounded. Going back through the chat comments. Ladies and gentlemen, did anybody have a 13-5 prediction? I don't believe I saw a 13-5. I think I saw a 13-7, which was the closest to that 13-5. Again, preparing map number 2 here as we speak. I believe it's going to be played on the map port. Let me confirm this here. No, I take that back. We're not playing on the map port. We're playing on canals. Coming up here will be Canals, Xenocide versus IFL. If we make it to map number 3, it will be Bureau. But that is going to require IFL to beat Xenocide here on Canals. We'll see if they're able to do it. It's going to be difficult for them. Again, preparing map number 2 here for Xenocide and IFL as we speak. We're going to have a quick word from our sponsors, and we will be right back. We'll see you on the flip. What's going on, Mobile Esports fans? It's Sudden Death here. On behalf of Mobile Esports, I'm excited to announce the credits system. The credits system is something the Mobile Esports team has been working on, and it's an amazing new addition to the Mobile Esports bot in our Discord server. We're calling it the credits system. Players will earn credits by competing in tournaments and community events, and can also win credits in giveaways and other such events. Players can then use these credits to purchase items in our new shop in the Mobile Esports Discord server. And in this quick video, I'm going to explain all how it works. So once you're here, come to the bot channel and go ahead and type /credits, just like you're seeing here on screen. Press send, and it's going to bring up some available commands. If you ever have any questions or are confused or don't have time to refer back to this video, all you have to do is type in /credits. Help, and this will bring up a help bar that explains the entire credit system to you and how it works and what you need to do just to operate the basic functions. Many different ways you can earn credits. Once you've earned credits, you can come to the credit shop, and as you can see here in the little help area, all you have to do to access the shop is by typing /credits shop. Once again, /credits. shop. We'll bring up the credit shop. Now the shop right now consists of 10 different items, but in the future there will be a lot more items and we'll be constantly changing stuff out. But for right now, this is what we got. As you can see here, there's multiple different G Fuel products you can get, a $10 iTunes gift card, a $10 Google Play gift card, as well as an iPad Air and a Surfshark VPN 1-month membership. What I want to do today is I want to go ahead and purchase number 5, or the Spicy Demonade G Fuel tub. Huge fan of Doom, so that is the one I'm going to be getting. So all I have to do is type /credits purchase. And if you'd like to get a little more information about the product before you purchase it, all you have to do is type /credits info 5. This will bring up a little information about the product itself. Like I said, I'm looking to get the G Fuel Spicy Demonade tub, and the cost is 250 credits.
If you're looking for some G Fuel, maybe a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything in between, please make sure to go check out gfuel.com for their great assortment. All you got to do is add something to your cart, make sure that it's something that you want to give it a try or something that you've already had, check out, then fill in some of these details right here. Some of them are, of course, our code esportsmobile for 10% off anything and everything on gfuel.com. That code again is esportsmobile. In this case, you get 30% off. Use your payment method of choice. Go ahead and follow the on-screen prompts, and there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do to complete your G Fuel order. Make sure you use our code esportsmobile for 10% off. In this case, 30% off your order. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Peace, please.
Here is your life, and here's your digital life. However, your digital privacy can be instantly washed away. Snoopers want to know everything you do online. Cyber criminals lurk for the chance to steal your passwords, logins, and banking credentials. For only $2.75, you can secure your digital life with Surfshark. It encrypts your online data and protects your privacy. Secure your digital life from just $2.75 per month at surfshark.com.au.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 2 being prepared here on the map Canals. We have the stats comparison image between both of these teams, IFL versus Xenocide. Currently, Xenocide is leading by 1 over IFL in this best out of 3. We'll see what they will be able to do here in map number 2. Map number 2 will be on the map Canals. We'll take a quick look at it here as the players are warming up, getting ready for this match. Got the nice cinematic view. If anybody's heavily using the internet right now, please pause and just a second. If If anybody's heavily using the internet right now, they can please stop it for just a minute. My stream is lagging. Ladies and gentlemen, please refresh your stream if you are lagging. Having a connection problem here, I believe, with YouTube. I think we are back. Currently preparing the match, like we said. A couple players left to join on each team, and we should be able to hop on into this. Again, refresh your stream if there was a lagging issue. We should be back to being good. Stats comparison image once again for these teams. Xenocide leading in this best out of 3. 1-0 currently. They took map number 1, and we're moving into map number 2. We'll see if IFL is able to make the comeback here and take it to map number 3. It's going to be difficult for them, though. After the showing from map 1 Ungrounded, they do seem to be outmatched. Still, anything is possible. They could easily come into this and take this map and take map number 3. We'll see. Viso Clan versus Extreme Gaming. This was the map Viso Clan came in and put a beating down on Extreme Gaming, though. Went into the flip with a 11-1 lead. And finished the game off 13-4, I believe. That was the score. Currently, teams finishing up recording. I believe all the players have joined the room now. Looks like we're waiting actually on... I thought we had. There's still 2 more players that need to join. And we should be able to get this match started. Again, players just recording, doing their thing. Match has not started. Just a little sneak peek of what is going on. Chat, let me know your predictions down in the comment section down below, what you think will be happening. Can't Guard Curry, I see you are a Xenocide fan. I don't know if Cam is playing or not. He must be playing under another name. I saw somebody say Cam went bottom fragged. I do not know if he's playing under a different name or not. Chat, if you could confirm that. Let's take a look here onto the bracket image. Again, preparing the match. Just a couple more minutes. I want to get into the match as soon as we possibly can. I don't want to be sitting here and just jabbering on. But while we're waiting, let's take a look here at the bracket. We have advanced through 64 teams. Only 14, if my math is right, left now. Viso Clan, taking out Extreme Gaming, has moved on to round number 4. And we'll figure out who moves on to round number 4 out of this matchup. No, I do not believe GS is coming back to Critical Ops, but it is possible that a former player is playing under a new name, or potentially an individual who has the same name of the former GS player is playing under a different name. I'm not quite sure. I'm just trying to figure out what is going on. I'm right there with you guys. I saw one person drop a comment saying Cam bottom fragged, and I am trying to figure out who Cam is as well. Not sure if he's back. I'm not confirming that. And GS is not back at all. They're not back in Critical Ops at all. It's not what we're saying. All we were talking about is a possible former player playing under a new name. Ladies and gentlemen, another couple images I got here I'm excited to show you. These are the best players right now in the Critical Ops Fireteams tournament. This image is once again showing the best players here in the Fireteams tournament. Adam up there at 17-1. A very impressive KD. Kuzu, or Koizo. Hope I am pronouncing your name properly here for Endurance GG. And teammate Han, right there for Endurance GG, both sitting there in the second and third place spots with respectable KDs. And you're welcome to go down the list. These are the top 20 players. And we had I believe it was over 500 registered players here in this tournament. 64 teams, over 500 players. Being the top 20 out of all of those players is definitely nice. Henry, down here at 19. 5-1, a good KD of 5, but barely getting in there. The next image I'll be showing you here is the top teams here in the tournament so far. Again, this is the top teams image. Currently, Evil Vision with the top spot, Endurance GG with the second place spot, and Hammers in third. There's a lot of very good teams here. Vizo Clan at 14 has moved on. They knocked out actually the number 6 spot, which was Extreme Gaming. Currently, we have Xenocide, number 8. I don't believe IFL, here's IFL right here in the 10 spot. Somehow was missing them. We'll see who takes this match again. Xenocide leading here in the series by 1. They have taken map number 1. This is a best out of 3. You have to, on the IFL side, take this round. You have to. We'll see. IFL Envy is not Cam. It's okay. Alright, so confirming here in chat, it does not look like Cam is playing under another name. Thank you for that confirmation, chat. All the players have joined, waiting for the live confirmation. It looks like most players are done with their recordings. There might be just 1 or 2 left, so we'll probably start the match here in just a couple of minutes. Thank you for everybody who's been patient thus far. I know sometimes it can be a little annoying waiting for these matches to start. We have the reset coming in. While you're waiting, though, maybe you want to head over to gfuel.com. Maybe. What am I saying? Of course you want to head over to gfuel.com and pick up a new tub, or maybe you want to grab a variety pack, whatever the case may be. While you're over there picking some new flavors up, you can use code esportsmobile to save yourself 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Once again, that's 30% off anything on gfuel.com. You save yourself some extra change as well as get the amazing product that is G Fuel. Ladies and gentlemen, knife round currently happening. The T's sitting up down here by Bridge. Mitt Bridge. Trying to decide what they're going to do here. Clutch is the first player. Looks like he might lead across his team of CTs. They don't know which way they want to go. They're thinking about it. They might move up, slowly move up. T's advance. Multiple players going down here into the CT blender, or the CTs take that. Only one player losing his life. There was Claw, and the CTs just annihilate the teaser, and they will be deciding which side they want to start on here. With the reset come in, IFL looks like they will be starting here on the T side. I believe the match is live. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are off here to the match. Map number 2. Genocide on CT, IFL on the T's. IFL already starting the quick push over here towards the A side. A side has been taken and the bomb will be planted. Oh, Dart getting tagged multiple times. The call out from that player back there in CT spawn should happen. The CT should have the rotation. Bombardment of frag grenades. I believe that was 3 of them, maybe 4 just went over there towards that site. Quick trade coming in there by CT Bridge. Coat watching there by Tree Corner. Oh, Coat with a mean shot there with the MR96. Quickly look over towards the flip. Over in the corner with a nice flick. Wave finding Coat. It's a 1 versus 2 now. Wave, the last player left alive here on the T side. Trying to go for the ammo crate. Shot, but Claw is there, and they will defuse the bomb. Xenocide taking the early lead here in map number 2. They lead 1-0. Is it pro noob? Because there's a B where that N should be. I'm not going to say certain words here on stream, as YouTube might find that inappropriate for advertising. So it's got to be pro, man. You get your name spelled like the way you get your name. I can call you a pro noob if you want me to call you a pro noob. But it was spelled differently. Mad. Finding Clutch here. They gotta be careful. Those grenades can easily bounce off those walls here. Daylight and Code getting big kills respectively. And Corrupt finishing off 9 and 28. It's difficult to do any fast casting with the killing because it happens so quickly. The CTs are all positioned excellently and just a few shots being fired and they are wiped clean on the T side. T's seem to be doing a split push here, too, towards the B site, and Bomb is sitting here by Bridge. Interesting position, and Claw getting blasted by, or excuse me, Atomic getting blasted by Claw. I don't know even where was Claw at? I guess he was down. I couldn't even see him. HK-417 in his hand. It's an excellent choice of weapon to use here on Canals. I see. Claw doubling up there with his HK-417. Again, an excellent choice of weapon to use here on Canals. There's so many long ranges of sight. This is a great weapon to use. The semi-automatic high damage rate of the HK really comes in handy. And it's even, you can even work corners with it. You have to be careful, but you can. You can get some nice close range kills with it. It's not something you want to be in close quarters with, but you can. I think it's a good decision there by Claw, and we'll probably see him rocking that most of this map number 2, I would be willing to say. Coat also using the HK-417. Xenocide looks like a very experienced team here on Canals once again, just like Vizo Clan. And it's looking like they might be taking a big lead here early on. Already up to 3. Atomic has bought a sniper rifle. Seems like we're going to be dueling it out with long-range weapons. DMRs like the HK-417. Sniper rifles as well. SGs. Nobody wants to get too close to each other. You can eliminate them from range. Can limit the amount of damage you sustain. So all these players seem to be deciding they want to do here in round number 4. Clutch fighting Dart as he comes up around those stairs. Coat moving up towards his mid-bridge. See the T-player jumping just above there and blasts 9 and 28. I believe people are saying that was Mirage. Is that correct? 9 and 28, his other account is Mirage? It's an interesting name to be casting, 9 and 28. Currently 3 up on the T side, and they're just playing very cautiously. Bit nervous. The T's... When you play this slowly on the T side, you allow the CTs to set up perfectly. I mean, just look at Clutch right there, sitting up there. Is he still even there? He's actually jumped down off of that disposal bin, but he's just sitting there on the disposal bin, positioned perfectly for that player to come around the corner and blast him. He's going to pick up that SG as well. That's, I mean, what a return on investment right there. You buy an SA-58, you kill the player, you pick up that SG. You still got 8,500 now in your account. You had 5,300 in your account out. Not going a big time buy, not buying a very expensive weapon. It paid off. The CTs are looking very good here to really take this up. Maybe 6-0, 7-0. The T's have to do something. They're playing way too slow and cautiously. A quick B-side push. Really just run down through B long, throw your grenades, get some smokes down trying to block their line of sight, and get the bomb planted. Flip the script, man. At this point, they're just doing the exact same thing. The code is just running, doing the same thing over and over and over again. And they're just playing way too slowly here. They're playing for kills when I don't think they should be. They're allowing the CTs to get into positions where they want to be at, and they're winning every single gunfight. Another great smoke plant by Xenocide. Daylight and Claw getting kills respectively, but not before 928 was able to drop Coat. Remaining T player here is Atomic, and he gets blasted out of there. CTs with another round win. It's 5-0. Ethan, thank you so much for the confirmation. That is Mirage. I can go ahead and cast him as Mirage. Again, I cast everybody by what their name says in match, unless I have confirmation otherwise to cast by a different name. Mirage here, or 9-28. Squad moving down here towards A. I don't see why they haven't tried B yet. 5 times over towards A. It's only worked once. They've got the bomb planted once. But they haven't taken a single round yet. Underdart with a nice kill there on Claw, who was distracted throwing that grenade out. He still got it down, though, over there by Tree Elbow. Oh, Coat from behind. I couldn't even see him there. And he checked it. And Dart made sure he checked his corner. Oh, man. Dart just has amazing positioning. Frag grenade bouncing off in there. Not going to find anybody. But it's going to force Mad to back up. And right now he's scared. Not much he can do. CTs should be taking another round. Mad, maybe you want to move back towards CT spawn. You're leaving yourself exposed back there. Slow moving up here. He's able to find Corrupt. Somehow. Corrupt taking totally off guard. Surprised Code hasn't made the rotation to CT bridge yet. He's staying by Red Van here by mid bridge. Wants to make sure he, I guess, cut off any way he moves to B. Mad finding Coat. Maybe, just maybe he clutches this up, but no, Daylight is gonna put the lights out there for Mad. Just gets him with that HK as he moves back into A site. CT's taking their lead up once more to 6. Moving into round number 7, Mirage versus Strike. Coat finding Wave, 4v4 here. Hopefully they're going for this B side. It seems like that's what they're going to do, but they're way too spread out. Underdart here, dodging shots coming through. That Red Van gets tagged from behind down to 64. Mad is finding a player back there, but quickly 2 players go down on the T side. 2 left alive here now on the T's. 3 up on the CTs. Coat with 2 HP, watching the E ratio. Atomic with Bomb, and Mad beginning to move towards his A side. They're moving too slow on the T side. They're playing too slowly. They give away their positioning way too easily. That grenade coming in. Daylight finding Atomic. Mad getting tagged by that frag. Jumps back. Manages not to pick the bomb up. It looked like he jumped right over the bomb. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. And crosshairs are not positioned properly to find Corrupt. CT slowly and painfully just advancing their lead. 1 by 1 here. Slowly and painfully, if you're on the T side, that is. 7-0 now. Of course, don't want to count IFL out, but it does seem like Xenocide will be moving on to round number 4. They are definitely confident. They seem to have this map locked down on the CT side. I mean, it's looking like Flip is going to be 10-2 or 11-1. God forbid if you're on the T side it's 12-0, but it could honestly be a 12-0 flip. At that point, there's not much you can. I mean, there's not much you can do at a 10-2 flip, but definitely 12-0 is going to be hard to come back from. IFL is just moving too slow once again. I've said it multiple times. I'm beginning to sound like a broken record, but you're not doing anything to make the CTs double guess themselves, make them move off of their head glitches, or really, they're able to get through the head glitches. They don't even need to move off of them. The T's need to prevent them from getting to them. They're getting to excellent position. They're setting themselves up just right, sound whoring, and the T's just walk right into their line of sight, and boom, it's it. They barely have time to register what's going on before they get dropped. Not as an exciting match to watch. It will be interesting to see who Xenocide matches up against. Quick trade here by A. Players rotating from the CT bridge. Bomb is going down. Mad with 11 HP. Frag grenade goes overhead. He's going to get dropped. Claw finding him. That's Dart going down. Mad trying to stay up. 1 versus 2. He's going to watch his back. Mad turns around the corner. Sees Corrupt, but doesn't have enough time to react with the trigger pull. It's going to be 8-0 here. CTs advancing closer and closer to that 13 mark. Pair. No, IFL is not winning the match. Xenocide is leading by 8 here, and this is map number 2. Xenocide actually leads in the series 1-0 in this best out of 3. And of course, leading here map number 2 by 8. T's looking like they might actually take it here. They've been dominating with these sniper rifles thus far, and Mad is going to finish off Code with that AK-47, and finally a point here on the board. Something actually happened to this match. I was beginning to doze off just a little bit. I had to drink some G Fuel to keep myself awake. Speaking of G Fuel, you guys can use code esports mobile right now to get 30% off anything on gfuel.com. That's any product on gfuel.com. Tubs, shakers, 3-packs, 20-pack, merch, whatever the case may be. You can use code esports mobile to save 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Well, I've had my G Fuel, and hopefully we're beginning to have maybe a little bit of change in momentum. I don't know if it's going to be enough for IFL to take the W in this map, but hopefully just enough to make this match a little more interesting. Right now, IFL moving very slowly up B long. They're going to throw flashes of smokes out, and they're going to commit to this B site. They have given away their position. A Mad flashing himself there. Frag going to going inside a cafe. They go watch to make sure nobody's in there. Code's there, doubling up, Corrupted, finding him. Wave going to put that Corrupted 40 more damage to his team. Underdog with a sniper rifle back in the back, finds him. Claw, wow, that frag grenade coming over Kobe. Daylight as well with a Kobe nade, putting down Dart. Claw flashed with his HK, not peeking around, trying to find this remaining T player. Firing in every single corner they possibly can. Atomic dropping clutch, and they have found him. He's in B long right now. Atomic going to move back here. 59 HP to his name. Has plenty to work with. Daylight is going to find him. That round count of the CTs has been put back to 8 once again. It's 9-1. He's moving a little more quickly up here towards this B side. That's what they got to do here. Drop shot coming in from Wave. Finally gets Coat down, but is going to lose the majority of his HP. He moves down here towards Cafe. He's positioned nicely if anybody's on his side to come around that corner. Corrupt coming from behind. Finds Mad. Quick shot in the head. Wave got to turn around. Knowing he's pinched, he's in a difficult situation here. He couldn't even go bottom Cafe and run across towards B, as he's probably going to get shot there from B bridge. Corrupt going down, but Daylight quickly is there to pick up that trade kill. 10-1 here. 1 round away from the flip. Looks like it will be 11-1 on the flip, and a quick 2 rounds on the T side for Zeta side, and it should be wrapped up, and they will be moving on to round number 4. I don't care where they go. Let's just like get some action here on the T side. They're playing very, very slowly. Let's just get moving. Come on, move a little quicker, jumping around. I don't know, doing something. A couple shots being fired away. Flashbang going all the way across map. I don't know what good that's going to do for the T's, but they thought it was going to do them some good. All the CTs loaded up here on the A site. If they push into that A site, it's going to be an absolute blender. They're going to get dropped. Underdrop moving up with the sniper rifle, looking down there towards the B long, or it's not B long. What is that? I forgot to call it for that. It's tree elbow. Duh, the tree's just sticking up right there. It's obvious. Still looking down there with the sniper rifle. Coat and squad just right here waiting by the white van. They got candy in there, supposedly. That's what at least I've been told by many gentlemen driving by my house. Clutch and squad just hanging here. Playing very slowly, very assiduously, cautiously. Doing something. Doing nothing. Waiting. Trying to be on the edges of my seat here. Oh, crap. Clutch getting kills respectively. And Underdart there with his sniper rifle. And Coat comes around the corner, finishes off Underdart before getting more damage to his team. Ooh, Clutch. Finishing atomic offense. All up to Mad here to clutch this 1v3 up. Can they do it? Maybe he can, but I have my doubts. Any day. Any minute now. Any minute now. Mad quickly gets dropped there by Daylight. And we go into the flip 11-1. Here's the stats comparison image here between both of these teams. IFL appears like they will be losing match number 2 and being eliminated here from the tournament. Zeta side looking like they will be moving in here to round number 4. I know, isn't it, Anna? It's very frustrating when you find that there's no candy in the van. There's no candy, and there's not even any G Fuel in the van. Just smells like lotion. No, I'm using OBS to stream. I use OBS and a G14 laptop to stream. I'm actually super happy with the G14. You can pick it up for around $1,400 and can easily handle anything you throw at it in OBS. Oh, I'm not going to go that far, Anna. I don't need to do that. Really, props here to IFL. They've stayed in the game this far. They haven't left the match at all. They're struggling. They're just not able to come up with anything. Atomic, quick flick there, finding Coat there at bottom cafe. Really, IFL lost Canals here. They just didn't play fast enough. They played way too, like, there's a certain level of cautiousness you can play with on the T side, trying to find the CTs, but when you're playing that slow, you are just allowing yourself to easily get bodied. You can sound horror very easily in this map. They can hear you coming around the corner. Shout out to IFL taking another round here. Yeah, I can show the scoreboard. I apologize for not bringing that up recently. Daylight 17-4. I could stretch it out, you're right, but then everything looks stretched, and the quality of the stream doesn't look as good, which is why we have the black bars here. We've done stretches before, and it just never looks as good. IFL able to take a round here. Just maybe can he mount a comeback? It's going to be incredibly difficult, but they have taken a man down. Make that 2 here on the Xenocide side. Xenocide kind of falling for what happened to IFL here on the T side. They're just playing a little too slowly. Now, granted, they are an eco here. They don't have the weapons to necessarily compete with the CT's firepower right now, but they have gotten themselves to the point where you're playing a little slowly. But even they are playing faster than IFL was. Slow and steady wins the race in some cases, but when you're on the T, there's a fine line on the T side. There's a fine line between confidence and cockiness, and there's a fine line between speed on the T side. There are so many head glitches and spots you have to look for here on this map. On the T side, you have to push quickly. You obviously don't want to run around like a chicken with its head cut off and run into sight, not checking your corners and properly using utilities, but you can't move so slowly that you allow the CTs to get set up in the best corners, the best angles, headies. You're never going to win that if you allow the CTs to do it. Really here, if I was Xenocide, what I'd be doing right now is I would have a couple going underpass like they are, one going through Cafe, maybe two, and somebody through B long. Xenocide now has enough cash to buy the HK417s, which they have been so dominant with here on Canals. Underdart finding Daylight. They got to watch their backstab here. Corrupt by A. It's smoked out, but he's got to watch as it slowly disappears. You might see a CT player pop out. Trades going down there by mid-bridge. 3 versus 3 here. Underdart slowly moving under Cafe here. He's got to look mid-bridge. He's moving too slowly here. Again, this is the mistake I feel IFL has made so many times, moving a little too slowly. Underdart getting a kill there on Coat. Corrupt trading out Wave. 1v2 now. Xenocide has the man advantage. Underdart, though, definitely has the advantage with HP. Switches over to the M4. Plays... Oh, man. Finds Corrupt. What an angle he had. Claw, realizing where he's at, has his HK417, and is going to tag him and abuse him. The Breach with the win here. It's match point now here for Xenocide. 1 round away from taking this, and you are 9 rounds away from tying it up and 10 rounds away from taking it on the IFL side. I would absolutely love to see it come back. I would love to see it. Map number 3 would make for one hell of a round. This is how you want to play here on the T side. You're moving out quickly, throwing your grenades out, and going to move into that site right now. Flashbang go off, but Daylight still going to move to cover. Quick trade going down on top of A. Looks like there's some grenades coming in from mid-bridge. You'll probably see Daylight move up here and watch it. Oh my, the bomb was planted, but just before he got shot, multiple players going down here on the T side. Atomic with a sniper rifle in hand. Coat doubling up there. Has to watch Atomic, man. That sniper rifle is deadly. Coat knows he's over there. Taking his time right now. Coat's going to get the kill there on Atomic as he comes around the corner. The Breach taking the W, and Xenocide will be moving on to round number 4. Shout out to IFL as well. They played very well. They did the best they could. They stuck together as a team. Nobody left. Nobody rage quit. And that is something I really want to highlight. Nobody rage quit. They did their best. Made it to round number 3 and played a respectable best out of 3 series here. Xenocide will be moving on to round number 4. Again, shout out to IFL for their performance. They did their absolute best. Ultimately, I think they need to play a little faster on the T side and use those utilities just a little better. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching these matches with me tonight. Had a blast casting them and had a blast hanging out with you all. Before we go, though, I do want to bring up the top teams image once again and the top players image, so you guys can go ahead and take a look at that, see what the top teams currently are here in the tournament, as well as the top players in the tournament. Evil Vision is ranked at number 1, Endurance GG is right below them at number 2, and Hammers at number 3. You can go ahead and read the remaining 16 teams down there. Number 14, Vizo Clan, ended up taking out number 6, Extreme Gaming. That was the first set of matches we had today. And then IFL losing. IFL, the number 10 spot, loses to, was it number 8, Xenocide. They move on here. Still very impressive IFL. Top 10 in the tournament up until this point. Now, for the top players in the tournament, Adam at 17-1 here playing for Elevate. Koizu, again, I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly here, for Endurance GG at 23-3, and Hans for Endurance GG at 19-3. You guys did your best on the IFL side. Again, shout out. I mean, you did something most teams weren't able to do. You made it to round number 3. Out of, what is it, 16 teams? Out of 64, you made it to the top 16. Impressive in my book. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Had a blast. We're going to have a quick word from our sponsors here. Make sure you're subscribed and ring the notification bell so you get notified every time we do go live here on the Mobile Esports channel. If you have any suggestions about overlay changes or something, make sure you email us up at mobileesports@gmail.com. You can go ahead and email us over there with any suggestions you might have. Of course, you can drop them in the comment section, and any moderators and designers can take a look at those. We always appreciate feedback and how to improve the streams. Again, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you know when we go live with the next match here in round number 3, as well as community events. We have community events for Critical Ops, COD Mobile, Fort Assault, Bullet Force, and many other amazing mobile games. Community events is where streamers like myself play with you, the viewer. Sometimes we have prizes and other goodies that we give out in the match. And of course, we just play the games that we do love here on our mobile devices. Ladies and gentlemen, also, while you're at it, you're playing around there in the down thingy below. Make sure you follow us on social media at esports_mobile on Twitter and Instagram, and mobileesports.org over on Facebook. With all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sudden Death here, signing out. I'll see you somewhere soon on the internet. Peace. What's going on, Mobile Esports fans? It's Sudden Death here. On behalf of Mobile Esports, I'm excited to announce the credits system. The credits system is something the Mobile Esports team has been working on, and it's an amazing new addition to the Mobile Esports bot in our Discord server. We're calling it the credits system. Players will earn credits by competing in tournaments and community events, and can also win credits in giveaways and other such events. Players can then use these credits to purchase items in our new shop in the Mobile Esports Discord server. And in this quick video, I'm going to explain all how it works. So once you're here, come to the bot channel and go ahead and type /credits, just like you're seeing here on screen. Press send, and it's going to bring up some available commands. If you ever have any questions or are confused or don't have time to refer back to this video, all you have to do is type in /credits. Help, and this will bring up a help bar that explains the entire credit system to you and how it works and what you need to do just to operate the basic functions. Many different ways you can earn credits. Once you've earned credits, you can come to the credit shop, and as you can see here in the little help area, all you have to do to access the shop is by typing /credits shop. Once again, /credits shop will bring up the credit shop. Now, the shop right now consists of 10 different items, but in the future there will be a lot more items, and we'll be constantly changing stuff out. But for right now, this is what we got. As you can see here, there's multiple different G Fuel products you can get: a $10 iTunes gift card, a $10 Google Play gift card, as well as an iPad Air and a Surfshark VPN 1-month membership. What I want to do today is I want to go ahead and purchase number 5, or the Spicy Demonade G Fuel tub. Huge fan of Doom, so that is the one I'm going to be getting. So all I have to do is type /credits purchase, and if you'd like to get a little more information about the product before you purchase it, all you have to do is type /credits info 5. This will bring up a little information about the product itself. Like I said, I'm looking to get the G Fuel Spicy Demonade tub, and the cost is 250 credits.
If you're looking for some G Fuel, maybe a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything in between, please make sure to go check out gfuel.com for their great assortment. All you got to do is add something to your cart, make sure that it's something that you want to give it a try, or something that you've already had, check out. Then fill in some of these details right here. Some of them are, of course, our code esportsmobile for 10% off anything and everything on gfuel.com. That code again is esportsmobile. In this case, you get 30% off. Use your payment method of choice. Go ahead and follow the on-screen prompts, and there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do to complete your G Fuel order. Make sure you use our code esportsmobile for 10% off. In this case, 30% off your order. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Peace, please.
Here is your life, and here's your digital life. However, your digital privacy can be instantly washed away. Snoopers want to know everything you do online. Cyber criminals lurk for the chance to steal your passwords, logins, and banking credentials. For only $2.75, you can secure your digital life with Surfshark. It encrypts your online data and protects your privacy. Secure your digital life from just $2.75 per month at surfshark.com.au.